Epic.
So now I gotta
we
remind
will we
myself to
will
get
we will
pizza
pick
out
back
front.
up where we left off. You guys are sitting in I believe some sort of
Armory. The armor shop.
right. Yeah, you guys
The
were in an
armor.
armory.
The armor
Let's
shop.
write it down.
And Arvis was thinking of buying a cape,
And I bought
course he
studded
was. He
leather
didn't.
armor.
and he didn't buy a cape. And I'm like, come on, you could have had a cape.
You coulda, shoulda, woulda,
How
had
much
to be.
was how much was the cape?
I mean, it was like 10 gold or something, 15 gold maybe.
You mean 10
Silver. The Feywild silver, right?
Shit?
No, silver.
Yeah, yeah. Except I'm
Buy
the
it.
only one with Feywild silver.
Hi.
Yep.
Oh, I have Feywild silver. Yeah, I'll buy a cape for Arvis.
Oh, okay.
You said last session she wasn't gonna buy it for you because it was
Did I?
super expensive.
No, I was talking
Yeah,
about
you
the plate
did.
armor.
Oh, the armor. I thought you were talking about the cape.
No, I was talking about the plate armor. I don't have enough money for plate armor.
Plate armor is expensive.
It is indeed.
But yeah, I'll buy a
I'm like
10 silver cape for him.
stale mail.
Alright, there we go.
All right.
I spent my money.
Arvis now has a nice cape that declares that he is on the side of the Sealy Fae. Congrats. Arvis has a nice cape.
That's interesting. My
What?
6 key doesn't work on my numpad. Interesting.
You've typed 6 Alona too many times.
Indeed. I'll pull that off later.
All right. So
I will put in his inventory cape. Sealy cape.
Okay. You have successfully bought a cape. Would you like to do anything else, or would you like to wander?
We
think
found a place
wasn't
to
it in-
rest, right?
I think it was
Oh,
close
yeah.
to the time where we were going to meet with the
Yeah, it was
queen.
like 2 hours before or something, I think.
My tabletop is glitching out. What the hell?
Oh no.
Don't crash, no!
Crashed. Rip.
Okay then.
And
I'll be back in a second, I guess.
I will always love you.
Yes, that's what I was referencing. You know, not the actual one, but the JonTron cover.
One chicken pot pie.
Oh, guess what's
I would
turning
personally like to take a short
for a
rest.
second.
I think. Did I need a short rest? I don't think I needed a short rest.
None of you need a short rest.
Guess
We're
what's
good.
happening?
Can you please
Oh,
not do that during...
someone's shuffling cards.
Please don't do that during the
If
session.
we end up fighting someone here, we might actually die.
Yeah, no, let's not. fight
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like a
but
military fort.
I heard Arcane building a spell thing for Titania.
Oh yeah. I built a basic stat block for her. I need to update it because she isn't. She didn't absolutely tear through the party. They actually managed to get Lean some solid damage with the Divine Smite crit.
Well, it was 2 clerics, an artificer, and a paladin.
True. But still.
Woof, woof, woof.
Bark, bark.
Bark!
If anyone wants to look at the old stat block, message me.
I don't really care.
What do we
I
want to
don't
do in
stat
that?
block?
it anyway.
What?
The Titania stat block. Titania.
Oh,
So what do we want to do in these 2 hours we have to kill?
Oh,
Or
that's
we're just gonna skip the 2
thing.
hours?
I'd like to take a look at what's in the other
what the
shops.
fuck? Why? Tabletop.
Gander.
Every
Yeah.
time I move, it's like it does this like slide. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a jittery back and forth.
Glitchy thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime I move my camera.
That's
It's not the camera.
Zelly will split off with Sai and or say Pine and take a gander at all the shops around.
Yeah, Larma.
I would like someone else to come with me.
Larma.
Oh, I'm
Dad.
coming. I'm coming with you.
Oh, I guess the whole party can.
Alright, party is heading out. Alright, so you wander by. There's a lot of barracks and contains some living space. There's sort of a food shop or slash cafeteria that hands out basic meals if you are signed up with the military. You're
Oh no,
not,
we
by the
cannot
way.
have food.
You can buy food.
It's probably not great food.
Wow,
What? I'm just saying.
just insulted my my NPC's food.
Wow.
You don't know. They might have really good food. They might have great cooks.
They might also have really bad food.
Yeah,
Who knows?
we don't
We
know.
will have to find out by trying it.
Would Zelly know anything about the food in the cafeterias here?
Oh, wait, seriously, is this one of those campaign moments where we
What?
focus on something really, really stupid? Like the
Maybe
name of a goblin and its entire backstory, just some random NPC.
I would
This is
have
what we're
to.
doing.
I would have to improv my way through that entire scene, but yes,
Look,
you
the,
could definitely
the
do
state
that.
of the food is important to the army's morale.
You know the army meals over here are, I mean, taste okay. They're pretty filling, but they're nothing to write home about.
Okay, cool. Alright, where we going, bitches? That was me to that was Glory, by the way, not Zelly.
Where
would
are
be
we
in the
going,
village.
bitches?
So yeah, wander more barracks. You see a sort of a forge that looks like it's fueled off of these odd blue flames.
What are the blue flames? Do
what?
I know?
Yes, they are hot flames.
Oh, are they just literally flames of the Feywild?
It's a shiny
Yes.
flame.
Okay. Cool.
They're blue because blue is hot.
It's the hottest, hottest
Cool.
fire.
I didn't know that, honestly.
You're an imbecile.
Now you know.
Okay. Anyway,
The more you know.
you wander around. You see a couple command buildings where there appears to be some office space, some maps, some diagrams, some papers, but you're not really allowed to go in, but you can peek in. And it all seems like a fairly alright camp. Like, it looks like a camp that was designed to fight others. Like, I don't.
It's a military.
What do you look? What are you looking specifically for? Anything?
Just
I'm not.
shop, I'm pretty sure.
You do see some soldiers wandering about. They give you a glance, but normally they just pass you over.
I don't know what we're trying to find.
I don't
We
know
were
what you're
just
trying to find
wandering
either.
at this
We're just
point.
taking the tour to pass the time.
How much does Zelly know this area, by the way? How often has she come here?
Vague map, but nothing concrete.
Okay, so she knows like the occasional. Oh, I know that place. Oh, I know that place. Okay.
More like you know this is a military encampment, but you haven't really been here.
But I know if there's any underground fighting pits.
No,
Orc.
there are not. Not that you know of.
Is there any shady
Yeah.
place I would inquire?
You could try visiting some of the soldiers inside the barracks to ask for underground fight rings. I'm not
No,
sure why you would, but you
no,
can go
no.
ahead and
No.
do that.
No.
Let's, what now?
Oh, do we know the rules about spell casting here? Are we allowed to? I know they didn't particularly want us spell casting in the building. Zelly, do
Okay.
you know?
Do I know? I assume they just didn't want spellcaster casting in the building, but
Spellcasting is typically relegated to training areas. There is such a training area in this encampment. It's a
but it's
fairly
not. It's not an.
flat
It's
open plain,
it's not.
about 50 feet in size.
It's not illegal. It's just like, oh, that's unusual.
It's discouraged that you cast outside of the training area unless it any sort of combat spells out of the training area. Because
Okay.
keep it inside the training area. There is no secret fight pit underneath the training area.
Why are you so Okay, I'm convinced she's either chaotic evil or lawful evil.
It's
Well,
definitely evil good.
It's definitely evil good. Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, they just like to keep their magic under wraps. They like to keep their magic use under wraps. They have these little areas that it's usually more for combat spells, so anything, minor would be, I think it would be fine. But like if you're sending an eldritch blast or like a firebolt at someone, that's or something that's probably not going to fly by them. If that answers your question, that is.
Yeah, answers my question. I'm then going to promptly turn my hair a bright blue.
Okay. Your hair is a bright blue now?
Fantastic trick you have there. Might I ask what the purpose of this illusionary magic is? Is for fun, or
Fun?
is there a... Oh, I see, okay.
I would like to turn Zelly's hair blue as well.
Alright.
I
Both
think I
of your
can do
hairs
that
are
by
now blue now?
myself. Can she is
Can
minor
I?
illusion concentration?
I
Nah, damn it, it's not. It just lasts for a
It
minute.
only lasts for a minute.
What can I do against you?
See, now you have blue hair too.
Wait, can I use? I
The
think I've done
infection
this
is
before with
spreading.
Bibbleston. Can I alter the voice of a person? So I think I've done this before with Bibbleston a while back. Barking
Yeah, with
Bibbleston.
thaumaturgy, yes.
Thaumaturgy.
Wait,
And
hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Does
make
it say... Hold on, does it say you, or does it also say other?
It's right over here.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud. You can create blah blah blah.
You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range.
So yeah, you can screw with people's voice, but you can like inject other sounds into other people's voices, but not you can't alter their voice.
I will use prestidigitation on Sapine, and I will turn her hair red. If that's a thing I can do with prestidigitation.
Okay.
I mean, it says I can make a color or a mark or symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. Oh, I can do it for 1 hour. Ha!
Can I make it sound as if Zelly's buying like a sheep?
I'm going to.
Yes. All right.
I'd like
I
to
will-
I'll start messing with each other with magic.
I'm going to
Okay.
make use minor illusion to make an illusion of a small sheep in my hands.
All right. Yes.
I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna pull out a random card. see what comes out of my deck, so I can join in the random things in my hand.
What are we doing?
A little.
So I
pony.
pull out my deck of cards, and I pull out, and an tiny ogre mage appears in my hand. Look, I can do that too.
This
Ooh.
is quite
I'm
entertaining.
gonna.
But,
Well, why don't you swing your little club? And the guy swings his little club angrily.
Ooh, we could have like a little virtual match of like illusion magic or something. I don't know.
Guns create things that.
Well, he can't actually hurt anything, and I poke my paw through like his
Oh.
body,
Oh, I see.
You
He's
know,
an
he's
illusion.
yeah, he's just a little guy and he's really cool.
I'm going to, put my other hand through the sheep to show that, like, there's nothing there. See, you can't really touch this either.
Do you think my illusion could ride your illusion?
Oh my god, it probably could.
What the
I'm
fuck?
going to stretch my hands out with the sheep.
Can I use?
Arcane,
Okay.
can my illusion ride her illusion?
There's a lot of. It doesn't work quite well. It's difficult to prevent everything from just clipping inside each other, but you can like roughly approximate it.
Can I like
I
make?
imagine Cloud and Sapine are just giggling to themselves.
Can-
Well, we're
I
just
will-
off on our own. We just went off into a little corner and just like playing with illusions.
Well, I was gonna say, can I prestidigitation a rainbow road that the sheep is riding on? Or is walking
Yes,
on?
but
my
you also have issues like the sheep just kind of walked straight through the road at one point.
Can I make it so that the sheep? Wait, I can't turn
we just
things
wasting
different
time
colors
till
with
Kirby
thaumaturgy,
gets here?
can we? Can I turn things different colors with thaumaturgy? Because I know I can change the colors of flames. With that. It's over here.
Darn it. Keep having you reference thaumaturgy. No, you can't change the appearance of other things. Only flame.
Damn.
While I'm concentrating on the sheep, the hair colors go away.
Yep, and your
Not
hair is
yours.
now red.
Not yours. Yours is red still.
Oh, mine is red now?
It lasts for an hour,
Okay.
and I don't think I can stop it.
I don't particularly care.
The extent of my illusionary
Oh, I
magic,
can dismiss it as
you
an action, but I
say, is
don't.
making other people's voices sound like animal noises.
Oh,
You
I
can't do
remember.
anything like that. Yes, I did that with the Bibbleston.
We did the thing with the drums and the voices. Yeah.
Zelly
then
starts
that was
talking,
really-
but Boz overcome it, and when she realizes this, she looks at the sheep, and then every time it opens its mouth, she will open her mouth and it'll baa, and she'll baa.
I'm going at the
Aw.
mention of Bevelstone. She's just gonna get really quiet and kind of look sad.
Okay.
Yeah, Larmar kind of distance herself a little bit, but not that much. She's just gone quiet now.
Everyone's sad.
Bibbleston, come back. We don't like her. We don't like this being next to us.
Ah,
It seems you all really were attached to this person. I believe a lizard folk he was. Quite annoying, I was told that he was.
I'm going to glare at Zelly.
I was just told
You know,
this.
he had his quirks, but you know, it kind of sucks to be stuck in a place like that. So you can shut up, Missy.
Now,
Yeah,
please
That's
we
not
don't
very
even know.
nice.
We don't
He
even know if
was
he's
annoyed.
alive. There
He
was no
is
we
food or
don't.
water there.
He is annoying, but that's what makes him our Bibbleston. That's what makes him our friend. He's
That is
unique in that
respectable.
sense.
Okay. So you wander around, continuing with some minor
with
illusions, but
with a minor illusion sheep following us on a rainbow road.
yeah. You eventually come to a stop. And what are you guys gonna do next?
I don't know.
I mean, we didn't really have any other plan except for stall till Kirby gets here, so
Yeah, I was.
continue to walk, I guess. I don't
Alright.
know.
You guys want to wait for Kirby, or should we just go to
I don't
target
know.
negotiation?
When did Kirby say he was gonna be here?
Didn't say. He said he was gonna take a nap and then come soon. He said that like.
Oh no! What if he sleeps over his timer?
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Not much we
That's
can
very
do about
possible.
that.
Nope.
Let's just go to the negotiation.
Yeah.
All right.
We all know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to persuade the person to go on a date.
No, he's gonna try. Yeah, he's gonna try to seduce her.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what he was trying to do earlier. He's gonna try
I'll
to
replace
again.
him with my 20
I'm gonna tell
charisma.
you a hot take on this. He's not gonna succeed, but
Yeah,
you know.
I didn't think
Yeah,
he
we
would.
know he ain't, but we
DC
don't need him
44.
embarrassing the party.
Okay. Anyway, where is the mini? There's the mini.
Mini for Titania.
Anyway, eventually you find your way to a well-marked building, and Titania waits for you inside. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to grab Cloud's hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's just
Okay.
put things next to each other.
And
Cloud squeezes.
I'm gonna be. Maybe she can, help with the nightmare thing.
That is, you know,
Wait.
that's what I was going to talk to her about.
Yeah. We should really.
She sits there and waits for you impassively.
I'm going to clear my throat and visibly get myself
Ready.
ready.
She looks at you. She's waiting.
Hello. We are back, and I'm going to step forward with Cloud,
You indeed are back.
and I'm going to look at Cloud.
Are the seats still there?
There are some chairs about, yes.
Zelly and Arvis will take a seat.
So
And I'm going to look at Cloud and say, we have something that we
Spam
think
too.
is dangerous.
Oh, come on.
Well, do you know about it?
Yeah, I know
She
that there's a
keeps
thing that is
talking.
causing us nightmares that you think is dangerous.
Okay, but you don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Night terrors would be a better way to describe it, considering Cloud isn't actually sleeping. Well, she's barely even asleep most of the time, didn't you say?
She
Like,
gets
I don't
she
get
gets enough
enough.
sleep to avoid exhaustion, but she can't recover HP or have the benefits of a long rest.
Does she
Yeah,
recover hit
Good thing
dice?
I don't recover. Good thing I don't have anything that needs a long rest, like spells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
good thing we have it on like the character that doesn't need anything.
Well, so for our bartering on things that we have to offer you, there was some information that we originally left out of the Forest of Dreams because we wanted to talk about it in a more secure setting, because I think the others who have seen it might be dangerous. And I think it's better to probably keep it under wraps. And you of all people would know. And I think you would find it very interesting considering we found it in this forest.
Of course.
Okay.
What is it then?
On the pedestal, it was inscribed to be an orb of dreams.
My eyes are going to widen at this as I have realized what exactly is going on here.
However,
she's thoughtful for a moment.
However, over the last couple of days traveling, my friend here made me insightful that it might actually be causing nightmares. As I have been in possession of this orb, and I have not been restful.
Lamar raises an eyebrow at this.
And when I was in the same room,
Sorry.
as the orb, when we were sleeping, I did not rest well either.
Interesting.
It also has a very weird magical signature.
Yeah, that is what she noticed, is that this bag here has an sort of aura around it, you said?
I'm gonna nod. It's not the usual aura. that it has. It's got the extra weird magical cloud. I'm just gonna shrug.
That is my name.
No, nothing comes to Zelly's mind.
So,
Would you like to see this orb?
It sounds most interesting what you've described. Seeing this orb would help me further understand.
Now, I do not know if I will allow you to examine it until we can make a deal about it, if that is fair. But I will allow you to look at it.
Seems fair, but to appraise it, I would need to spend the time to examine it. I do not know how much it's truly worth to me until I complete.
Okay, I will reach into my bag and I will pull it out. Kind of like hold it with I'll have to let go of Sapine's hand, but I'll
Mhm.
hold it with both hands. Pause.
An interesting
Oh,
artifact, to be sure. It seems mostly unchanged from when you pulled it off the pedestal. The mist might be slightly less mobile, or maybe slightly more molasses-like. It's moving
Jelly.
slower, but
It
it
does
looks.
appear to almost be in a hibernation. Whenever I had seen it on the pedestal, it was moving a lot faster. The stuff inside of it.
it should be
Yeah.
I
also.
believe it.
It's also important to note that it caused doubles of ourselves to attack us.
I
on
believe
the
that the
pedestal.
Forest of Dreams, where we found it, is its home of some sort.
It has some quite interesting phenomena.
Though I do believe to fully experience it, you would have to take it back to the Forest of Dreams. I would guess.
I would not recommend
Shadow
it.
clone of Titania. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go!
Though,
please,
like
no.
my friend said, it is a bit dangerous because it creates clones of yourself, and those clones are just fully capable of hurting you as you are of hurting yourself and other people.
Going
I
to
see.
nod. The maps and descriptions I have written down also are still on the table for bargaining. And I'm going to pull out the maps and the descriptions of both the ritual residue on the floor and the descriptions of the forest and the trees as we went in.
She takes a minute to look them over. All right. We do have something that can be bargained with. Depends on how much you want to bargain for. What would you seek in return for giving this to me? Possibly other stuff.
We would like to find a way to bring our friend Babbleston back. We believe he
Let's
got
cast in
stuck
mirror.
back in this area, and I'm gonna point to the maps. Back in the mirrors in this area, but we don't really know exactly how to get him back, or if he's actually stuck in there. But that's what we think.
I'm going to add he fell through the mirror and his shadow clone came back, but we never got the original him back. And I'm going to point to the specific mirror where he fell through.
I don't believe that specific mirror holds any importance, but
I'm gonna hold the ball to
construction
my
of it all.
ear, by the way.
Hero,
Do I hear anything?
with faint whisper of something gibberish. You can't make it out. She takes it all in and says, "All right, would you like me to attempt to locate your friend and retrieve him? That was one of the things you stated you would like, yes?
Yes,
That is
that
correct.
as well as a way home back into our plane.
Travel between dimensions.
I'm going to then speak up and say, I do have the ability to detect portals that are within a certain distance of me, or the existence of portals that have been used but are since gone very recently.
Are you able to detect places where portals could be made very easily? Like if there's an influx of magic or something?
I'm going to narrow my eyes and say, I'm not sure. I was attempting to find out more of these abilities, but it seems it's a rare one. I'm going to look at Titania.
Horizon walkers are rare enough. Interesting. I could prove some value to you in your travels if you seek to return home. I cannot. I do know of locations of portals, but they are often locked behind dangerous areas, or perhaps you simply have to wait for them.
You mentioned something about telling us where the portals are in exchange for doing a task for you.
Yeah. This alone, while impressive enough, what you have shown me, while impressive enough on its own right, is not enough for locations of portals and to retrieve your. There was also that interesting sword you carried. What is it?
Arvis shrugs.
Where did you
We
happen to
don't
find
know much about it other than it's been in this dimension previously or has knowledge of this dimension from
Sorry,
previous
chat.
visits.
Hmm.
We found it in the hands of a very not particularly good founding man, but and took it. Let's say.
Hmm.
But
Arvis
other
will-
than that, we have
Never
no
mind.
idea what it is.
Well, I can tell you from this much certainty, it is a sword.
Yes.
Is it dangerous?
One that can talk
To its enemies.
to its. Yeah.
You know, I feel like most swords are dangerous to its enemies.
Absolutely. I
Here,
could,
Arcane. Found it.
if you want, give you some more information on that sword. If that's something you would also like to bargain for.
I believe
Right
Arvis
now, we
did
are
want.
just.
I believe Arvis did want information about the sword.
Yes, Arvis did want information about the sword.
But if you are going to be dealing with him and his sword, I am not going to be part of that part of the bargain.
I agree. Getting Bibbleson back and our safe return to the material plane is the two most pressing.
Those are the
matters.
things I care about. I don't really care about the sword personally, so I just want my services are going to be directly towards getting our friend and getting home.
If we are speaking about the sword, I would also like to be in the bargain of the sword, as I have some.
Yes,
one
we know
who
you're
may be-
dying to
Uh,
gain knowledge about it.
I didn't say dying. I said, well, I wouldn't
Pressing,
say
whatever.
dying. I would want to just study it, and just having more knowledge about that would be greater. But if you guys don't think that you want knowledge on the sword, then I completely understand.
I don't give two shits about the sword. I just want to get our friend to go home.
That is fair.
Hmm.
And a voice crack.
Now I want Kirby here because I want I want to.
Yeah, Kirby, come
Kirby's
on!
talking. Come on,
It's been
Kirby.
16 minutes.
He
It's
said
been more
15
than that.
He said 15 minutes or so.
Kirby, please magically appear.
Darn it, Kirby.
Kirby,
It's
You're
only
never
been
here when you need
14
it.
minutes. Excuse me.
he has 1 minute. You can stall for a minute.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I could certainly arrange something. But if you only want your friend returned and a way home, simply 2 quests will do then. The sword and its ilk can be separate. The rest.
I'm going to also steel myself a bit and then say, I would also like to separately discuss information about walkers, as you have called them.
Sorry,
You-
Sai. Remind me what walkers were again.
Horizon
she called Horizon walkers just walkers.
Oh, I did say Horizon Walker.
Oh, Horizon walkers. About Horizon walkers.
All right then.
What would that entail?
Hey, Glory, why'd you replace my mini?
I said I found the one that we used yesterday. It's right here. How rude. I found the good mini.
Let him use the good minute.
Use the good mini, Arcane. Here you go.
You know what? We'll use both.
No.
Titania's
He's like a Steven Universe character.
Titania secretly 2 fairies in a trench coat.
Oh, it's a new class. It's a new class.
Trench coat twin fairies.
Yeah, sure.
What not?
That could be discussed. Oh, and Alpha disconnected.
No.
No.
Alpha, no.
No, this session is going haywire.
It's mostly been going on track.
Yeah, kind of. This is like on track derailment.
On track, but we're still waiting.
That's an
for
epic
another
oxymoron.
prime number.
Now it's down to 3.
Don't know how your soul can get yeeted out of existence and then yoted right back without.
I think her internet died.
Oh no, Claire!
Uh-oh.
Alpha!
Oh no, Alpha!
Don't die on us now!
No, Alpha!
Lord. Shit, everything's real.
Alright. I seriously want Kirby so we can
Yeah,
finalize
I'm
this.
like eyeing him.
Yeah, and there goes Alpha.
There goes Alpha.
You.
You could do the talk about the bargain for the information about Horizon walkers, but
Could also tell us our quests.
Yes. Yes, that could happen. So, she turns to you, Sai.
mhm,
You wanted to know about Horizon Walkers.
I do.
What would you offer for this information?
I could write down for your own personal
Hey, welcome back,
In-
Alpha.
Welcome back.
information, my experiences in how I detect portals and what I felt when we went through the portal for the first time to get here.
Not good.
Don't die,
Darn it.
Arcane.
It's a minor cold at best.
Don't die.
Anyway, look, I'm not gonna die from a minor cold. If I do,
believe in you.
anyway, Detailing how you got here. Certainly a layer of mystery surrounding that, besides Marwith being a giant screw up as always. I will ask you. I will also ask a minor task of you and the rest of your compatriots.
I'm going to look at the rest of the party and just say, I will not involve you in this unless you want to come with me.
I will
Then-
come. If it means I can help in some way, then I will.
Consider this
Hmm?
optional, a cherry on top. And when you hear of this, you probably will want compatriots to be with you.
I'm just going to nod and say, I would like to hear the task you wish of me first before agreeing.
Very, very well. She meets your eyes. Kill Zenazok.
Does
I'm
Zelly
going
know
to
of Zenazok?
Nope. Yeah. She does.
What does she know of him?
Wizard been causing a little mayhem. but
Larmar is
generally.
really rethinking her decision to help Sai.
Excuse me, what did you just say? Now, I understand that he's been causing some mayhem, but why can't you, an all-powerful queen, just go deal with it yourself?
There are a multitude of reasons, mainly being one who has brought great benefit to the Feywild. Why would I strike him down? There would be many questions about that.
And I'd rather not get that ass on all that side.
And there goes Alpha again.
No!
Darn it!
No!
There would be many questions to me. I could certainly do it, but I do not wish to. The fallout of that would be difficult to deal with.
Detrimental to your reputation.
Detrimental indeed. However,
It's understandable.
you may not leave and I hope you understand that you may not leave and spill this information freely.
Of course. I would, in the terms of these bargains, I will, if I decide not to accept this quest, then I will promise not to say anything as the terms of an additional bargain.
Yay, Alpha's back.
Yay!
Yeah,
Sorry.
welcome back.
Sorry.
What's
Everything
this
died.
Zenazok?
Did you hear what she said about Zenazok?
No.
Yeah,
I
what
was
does
sorry.
She
know
no.
wants
of
Sapine to kill Zenazok
Well-
as her side quest.
the
Wait,
party?
wait.
As an additional quest, I was asking
With
for
the
information.
rest of the party.
Yeah, I was
With the
asking
rest of the party.
information
Oh,
about
God.
Horizon Walkers as an additional
Wait.
side bargain away from the rest of the party.
Isn't
And
This
she
is-
asked me, this is in the presence of everyone.
Zenazok is the guy that Bibbleston threw a firebolt at.
Yes.
The guy
He's
with
the
the
one
spell
that quote
magic.
works for.
Or not the spell magic, counter spell. I learned that counter spell is the only reaction. The spell magic was not a reaction, so it could only be counter spell.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to look at the rest of the group. So yes, the rest of you, would you agree to help me with this?
Oh, I will help you
Someone
any
make
day
a
of the week,
charisma
okay?
check against Larmar because she's seriously rethinking this decision.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at
Someone-
Larmar. I understand if you don't.
Lama, would you
Your mic
really...
cut out.
Don't worry, Sapine, I have your back.
Lama,
Thank you,
if
Cloud.
she went into this fight and you weren't there, I don't think I've seen you in battle, but I can tell you are quite a holy person, and
Oh, excuse me, I have to go.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
And usually, from what I've seen, holy persons have some healing or a little bit, or they can they have some magical gifts from their gods, and if you weren't there, she could be in a real pickle
Hey, Kirby, finally!
Yay!
if
Kirby!
you
He wants to kill Xanazark.
Arr.
Titania wants us to kill Xenazok
As an optional thing.
as an optional.
Yeah.
As an optional thing, what did
Yeah, but
Xenazok
okay,
do?
He's an ass.
Here's what I must plead.
I
You,
accept.
you have not asked.
Lorimer just kind of
Wait,
looks
so why
at
are we killing-
everyone with a worried face.
Because
Why are we
she-
killing
You've seen what Cole can
Xenazok?
do. You really think he's gonna let that slide with us? He'll hunt
Wait,
us
who are
down and
You
take our
haven't
heads.
asked why Titania wants Senazak.
Titania? Why do you want us to kill Xenazok? Or whoever this guy is?
Oh, I see. You're
Xenazok.
finally speaking up there, lad.
Oh, yeah, I
I
need
don't
an
know why I said
invitation
lad.
arcane.
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec.
That's my old character. I can't say lad anymore.
Are you Okina Matara or Okina Matara?
Happy?
Okina Matara smiling.
You're so weird.
Last online 22 hours ago.
Kirby, did Fairy tell you that I accidentally messaged her instead of you?
No.
I messaged her instead of you on accident.
Why?
Because I was trying to... Because I thought you were playing Black Mesa Desert Online.
Yeah.
But it was... I thought I only had you on my friends list.
Okay,
Anyway.
can we continue?
Yep.
My thing is, you've seen what Cole can do.
Who are you
He's not a
talking to?
She's talking just in general.
Oh, okay.
You've seen what Cole can do, and you've heard his threats. He'll just come hunt us down. Unless we somehow manage to kill both of them in that case. Well, she just looks
Never-
very nervous.
We could always attempt
To
Kill one of
persuade
them
him,
first.
poisoning, maybe.
we could also... I don't know who this Cole person is, but, we could, I mean, if we explain what's going on, we can either, two things could happen. We could either, one, he could join our side and help us, or two, he could kill us right there and
Cole's
then.
not too bright.
He's
Just,
not.
give it to
Is
that.
he
Give it
now?
to you that first.
Just
I'm going to look
dump
at.
an unquote while he's not there. Okay.
I think, quote, are you still in the stream? Because I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look at Titania and say, how secret do you want this to be?
No mention of it must go beyond these walls. You promise that?
I did.
What if we
Wait.
I'm going
could,
to look at Zelly and say, we cannot tell Cole.
we could try to tell him that, well, I do
Can you
have
invite
some
me
magic.
again, Arcane? Didn't work.
I do have some magic that could make him temporarily on our side. It would make him.
You
I would
all-
use most of my.
She asked, "Do you all promise that?"
I do. I
Sure.
do not speak of murder to people unless
Sam
it's absolutely
nods.
necessary.
What if we?
Wait, so why are we
I'm
killing
going-
this guy? I forgot.
You never asked.
Alright, Titania, why are we killing him first of all? Like, what do you do?
Who's being very disruptive?
In what
I can
regard?
I can tell.
And
Is it
pushing
like
for all
Zelly who, like, destroys a fairy's home, or is it something worse than that?
I never destroyed
Elvis.
a fairy's.
What have you done, Zelly? This is
I
most
don't
She
interesting.
blew up a
No.
tree of a fairy playing a prank
There
on
was
us.
a fairy. I don't know. You know this place. You've lived here. I've
Did you
lived here
happen
my
to ask?
No.
You should ask. Titania. I
Lorimer
would
just
recommend
rolls
diplomacy
her eyes at Zelly.
instead of blowing up trees. They have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, Zelly.
Like
Or just
a
makes a
mom
smug ass
apprehending
face.
her child for killing an ant.
Zelly snaps her fingers and Arvis's hair goes blue.
No, this doesn't matter to me.
I
Like,
know. Oh, she.
You look
Actually,
fat of a
your
blue
whole
house.
cape. Go. Oh, by the way, Zelly bought you a.
Oh yeah, you
a
have
Sealy cape.
you have a cape now.
I have a cape. I have a cape.
I bought
Yes.
you a cape.
Hi, hello.
Welcome back.
Alpha.
Hello,
Uh,
Alpha.
Welcome back.
Yay!
Sorry about that. My mom got home and she needed help getting in.
It's fine.
Same.
Alright.
All right,
Alright.
so Titania has asked of all you to promise that you will not discuss this very optional side quest with
Optional.
anyone else.
Yes, it's for it's for me for information about Horizon Walkers.
Wait,
I
what
think
are
we
the other
should-
quests? Did she?
One
She hasn't
to
told
let
us
your
yet.
Bibbleston friend out, and one to get you lot out of the Feywild.
What about my sword?
Oh
Yeah.
yes, we were.
Well,
We
she
wanted to
offered
finalize.
to
it.
Yeah,
look
we
over
were
it.
waiting for you so we could.
Oh, well, I'm here now.
Yep. So that sword,
Yeah.
you wanted to bargain for information about it.
Well, not really. I'd like to bargain to actually get it stronger.
That's
Okay.
what you wanted?
I mean,
I
like,
want
if
to know what-
information makes it stronger, I'll take that.
Ugh.
What if the information could lead to it making it stronger?
Or to it being a possible source.
There are many ways for information to get it stronger, but knowing the history of the sword is a good start.
That's true.
Oh, right, yeah, because no one keeps it like that publicly. I couldn't find any information on this sword in whatever libraries I looked for.
Giving away bargaining chips for free is bad practice. You lose most of what you can leverage with. Of course, you can always live your life serving the public good, freely handing out information. You are well compensated for that.
Well, what are these two quests for the Bibbleston friend and the getting out of the Feywild? I believe
And I'm
I
going-
already. What? What?
I thought that the orb was good enough for finding Bibbleston.
Oh, was it? I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
information. The information for.
Finding. Well, no, you still have to get Bibbleston out though.
Yeah,
I think.
but
Yeah.
like the information for finding him,
Yeah.
For
Oh.
locating him
for locating him.
Locating.
the-
Well, I was
the
talking
orb,
about
yeah.
getting him
was
out.
in with the deal.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have drawn Bibbleston today because
Mhm.
he might come back if we do.
Maybe.
I mean, knowing where he is first
I don't
is a very good
fucking
start.
know. I haven't been told shit.
I actually have told you about him.
Yeah, I know.
He's forgotten.
I was trying to make it secrets.
Wow.
But,
Secrets.
I mean,
okay.
I think we all know where Bibbleston is. Our characters
Yeah.
don't know that though.
Yeah.
He's in our hearts.
Yep.
Yes.
He's in
no,
the mirror.
no, no.
He's in another dimension.
No,
Of another dimension.
he's in the orb of nightmares.
Or an
Obviously.
orb.
Yes, we know.
That's where he is, but our
We
characters
know.
don't know that. So
We all know that. Everyone
He's
does.
in a mirror. He's not in a mirror. He's in an orb.
he's
in
he's
an
not in a
orb.
mirror. He's in the orb. Yeah.
All right. So
Anyway,
In the hall.
shall we? Yeah. What was the what were your requests for finding a way out of the Feywild and for locating our friend?
Well, to start out with, you should hand over your maps, your information, and that orb. You can also hand over the sword too,
Uh,
and you will not have to go on a quest.
wait for pulling him
What?
out or
Sword.
for knowing his location.
No, for the quest, for information on how to restore the sword.
oh, okay. I'm just gonna hand it over to Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Arvis
Wait,
is the
what?
brightest of boys.
I will be keeping this if you give it to me.
Oh no.
Realize.
No. I'd like it
Yeah,
back, please.
it's either you give her the sword and don't go on that quest, or you go on the
Oh,
quest.
I
You go
didn't
on
hear
the
that.
quest, and she tells you how to get the sword empowered.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
But the orb and the information, the orb and the map says
Okay.
all that they need to
Alright, Kirby,
locate
you have a
Bibbleston.
decision to make here. Do you care more
I'm
about
very
Bibbleston
confused.
or the sword?
Wait, is that really the decision, Arcane?
That
No.
is not the decision. No.
Well, yeah,
I'm
don't
trying to get rid of the
stop
damn
trying to
sword.
trick me. Alright, I'm
Don't
keeping
like
it.
the sword.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Lorimer kind of glares at Arvis for not immediately giving up his sword.
Zelly will glare back at Larimar.
So I order the maps and the papers that have been copied, the more professional copy, and hand them to Tanya.
She accepts them graciously. And Cloud, are you gonna hand over the orb?
Can you
Never-
repeat the terms first before I get
terms.
this?
Never got to identify it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, you didn't.
I'm not a wizard.
I
I'm not
will
an artificer anymore.
I will send you on 2 quests. One will be information on how to retrieve your friend, and the second will be information on how to leave this plane entirely. And there will be another quest for information on how to empower the sword.
Well, that is his quest. I don't care about that quest.
Me either.
I
A
care
shame.
about that quest.
Going alone in the Feywild is risky business.
Risque. Risky business by a queen.
I will hand you these quests in any order, and you will go on.
Okay, I'm confused. Did she say that she's going to give us the location of Bibbleston, which everyone already knows, but no one in character knows, and then for the quests are for getting him out, right? Or retrieving him.
Yes, she will tell everyone where Bibbleston is,
Cool,
and the quest
okay.
will be for retrieving implements. So Bibbleston's quest will be for retrieving implements used to get Bibbleston out.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
There will also be another quest another quest that will get you information on where the exits to the material plane are, and one more quest to know how to level up the sword.
And then
Level
besides
up.
also the possible Senazaki
Yeah, the
killing.
optional one.
Optional quest: shank Senazak when you see him.
I feel like the 3 is like the definite ones. The first 3 are the definite ones.
Definite ones in
I
terms
don't-
of what?
I don't know. The definite ones, like the party would definitely do them.
The
at some
definite
point.
ones are the ones to find Bibbleston and to get
Yeah.
the material plane.
Yeah. The other 2 are maybes. Okay, cool. My brain is less confused now.
Okay, so me giving orb means we will find a way to
Fine.
get Bibbleston back, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, then I will hand it over.
He accepts it and sets it down on the table she's at. She's sitting She's sitting at a table, by the way.
Is it just this table or is it like an L table?
It's an L because she's taking a massive loss from investing in you guys. Nah, not really, but still.
A net loss instead of a net gain.
Hey, getting 1 orb of nightmares is great for your sleep.
Probably. Hey,
Can
getting what?
sleep now.
Yay! Cloud can sleep with some good dreams.
I wonder what I will dream about tonight.
It's
Hope it
certainly
won't be
not
bad.
gonna. It's not gonna be Bibbleston.
Oh, I hope not.
Watch the orb had nothing to do with all those nightmares, and you just keep getting the nightmares.
I will actually. My character will actually start crying. Cloud will just go
I'm
everywhere.
sure
crying.
Alpha would start crying as well.
Okay.
Anyway, that got way off track.
Oh,
We are off track today.
all right. Our bargain has. Bibbleston, your lizard folk, is actually not inside this orb, despite what most of you may be thinking now. He's actually on a demiplane of sorts, where this orb used to create all sorts of fanciful illusions. It was originally meant to entertain you in your sleep. It has.
Oh.
Kinky.
It has. Not, oh my god.
How?
Are you hetero or
I
not?
don't
Why are you
know.
sexual people?
Why did I go that way?
It created marvelous dreams, and it could even pull multiple people into the same dream. It was quite a work of art in its prime. Quite, quite experienced in illusion. But time rotted it away, grew corrupted. Your friend is in there, in that realm of dreams, and you're gonna have to get him back somehow. But
That was a lot of information for just one orb.
it's a valuable piece of equipment that
I can tell.
was quite a feat. But first, you must go on your first quest. You are to reach the bottom of the mountain I send you to.
Oh no. We're
retrieve a bo-
hiking.
retrieve a bottle of water from the lake, and pick one of the flowers from the same lake. Good luck.
What may
And
this
she's
mountain
the-
be called?
And she, oh, darn it, I can't do a snap properly. Why can't I? Okay, I must have washed my hands too much. She snaps her fingers and everything vanishes.
What?
Oh, what?
Does Zelly
Wait, did
recall
she-
any water, like any mountain that has any water at the bottom of it, or any like folk tale or anything?
Nope, roll me history.
Oh God, what's my history? Oh God, I don't have +4 intelligence anymore. Oh God,
Oh no.
I'm not
Oh,
used to
no.
this.
So, can you repeat that? Go to the bottom
4.
of.
You don't recall
Go
anything.
to the
The
bottom
mountain.
of the mountain she'll send you to. Retrieve a bottle of water,
Water
and
and
a flower from the same lake.
Pick a flower from the same lake. Okay.
All right. Poof. You are now on a. Gotta pull
There you
everything
go.
Oh,
away.
Jesus.
Wait, did
That's-
she send us to this mountain?
Yes.
Okay.
She
so
just
we need to.
teleported us.
So, bottle of water and pick a flower.
Warp.
We just got plane shifted, but not the good
God, I'm
kind.
never gonna get used to that.
We got dimension doored. Ooh, that's.
I would like. I would
new.
like to detect portal.
It's a mile radius.
Yeah.
Eyes of the grave, please.
Oh, that's a 5. Yeah, no, you don't detect a portal. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Okay.
rolling.
Eyes of the grave.
You don't see any undead nearby.
Damn.
What you do see is a moderately. Darn it, I need colors now.
Divine sense.
Colors.
So you do see a forest to your back, but in front of you, you see a very large mountain.
What's the forest look like?
Forest. What
The forest.
are you
What's it? What does it look like? What does the
Has
forest
trees.
look like? Do I recognize the forest? Or is it just a normal forest?
How do you recognize a forest?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this character, man.
You created her!
I know.
Part of the information is contingent on me, which I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to fill out what I wanted to.
So are we?
I know nothing
You don't.
about the film.
I'm just gonna say you don't recognize this forest at first.
Cool.
So does this consider is this considered my favored terrain then?
Over here is when you start walking up the mountain. No.
Okay.
Ranger
Hiking
shit.
trip.
Are we walking up the
The-
mountain, or
the
is there
mount-
like a cave?
The mountain looks fairly steep. It looks like it's going to be a difficult climb up. There are multiple ledges that jut out from them, and that would be pretty easy to get up. Pretty easy. That would be perfect for standing on, but it just doesn't look like there's any clearly marked trail to hike up the mountain.
Sam will cast locate object on a flower, like on just like a flower, to see if he senses any flowers below him.
There are some flowers over by the mountain that are kind of like level on the same plane that you guys are, and there's also a bunch of flowers behind you in the forest, but
But there's nothing below.
there's nothing below you guys.
So she said the that it was
To
what,
get
out
water?
next to the mountain, or where did
It's
she
in
say?
the mountain, at the bottom
In
of
the
the
mountain.
mountain.
In the mountain. Okay.
At the bottom of the mountain. Did she have to say at the bottom of the mountain, or just in the mountain?
In
Bottom.
the mountain at
Oh.
the bottom.
At the bottom. She said in the mountain at the bottom. Well, I guess we should be looking for a cave entrance then.
Cave.
As
I
she
thought we were hiking.
as she takes Nibs out, and Nibs starts flying off towards the mountain.
All
And
right.
her eyes cloud over white as she goes into Nibs's eyes.
All right. Nib starts flying over the mountain. It doesn't have a lot of vegetation on it. There's some rocks, some crystals, but
Was it like those
the mountain sides are very steep to support much life besides the occasional slanted tree.
we saw mountains when we were coming in, right? What color were those? Was it like
Those
those
mountains?
colored mountains that we saw when we were coming in?
No, it's not like those mountains.
Okay. And Nibs will be looking around for any sort of cave entrance, any kind of like cave alcove, any kind of like outcropping in the rock.
The mountain's quite big. It's gonna take her a while to do that. Are you all gonna sit here and wait while she does that, or are you gonna do something else?
I'm gonna try climbing it.
All right.
All of us know. Wait.
Do I see? Are there any small animals in the forest that I see?
You take a look behind you. The forest is pretty dense. Roll
Does
me
this look
perce-
like a spooky, scary,
Perception.
control your mind forest like the
No,
other
it
ones?
does not.
Okay, cool.
Look,
Yeah,
not
there's-
all forests are like that. You just have
Every
to go,
forest is enchanted
a
with the
few couple-
suggestion spell.
Even in real life.
You don't see any animals, Si.
Okay.
Time to climb. Do I roll dex for this, or strength, or something else?
Roll me
Can
acrobatics.
I look around?
Yes.
Oh,
It'd
Athletics.
be
Wrong.
athletics for pure if
That's
he's just straight
9.
up climbing up.
You scrabble a bit, but you got no good handhold
Oh,
to climb up.
should I burn this?
Can I look around for any sort of people who might be watching in the trees? Anyone at all?
Sure. Roll me perception.
Out of nowhere.
That is a 5.
What is with
Okay,
y'all
the
those
first
rolls?
4 rolls of this session,
What
bam,
the
are just
fuck?
awful.
3,
yeah,
3,
you know-
1, 2.
You don't see anyone.
Get it all out now before combat starts, mate.
I assume
how
Nibs
dice
is
work.
making
May I try
perception.
climbing again?
I assume Nibs
Absolutely.
makes
You
perception
can
checks.
try again.
Oh, this get down from there.
Don't worry,
I
I'm
don't even know
fine.
what's up there yet.
Okay, this time you take the time, you study the cliff face, well, not cliff face, but steep mountain, and you note a few good places to go, and you hoist yourself up, and you made it to you made it to one of the ledges.
Nice.
Or
I'm
my
gonna sit
ghost to
there
follow
and
him.
just
Oh
chill.
shoot! It's just
I
Oh.
Are you gonna do something like lay down rope for your fellow party
Oh,
members?
totally. Yeah, go lay down rope.
I
Do I have rope?
I assume Nibs
Probably
is
do.
making perception checks.
Yeah, sure. Give Nibs.
Alright.
Nibs can
That's
make
at
some
it.
perception checks.
That's at advantage because
Wait,
pseudo
where's
dragon.
my?
Nice. What's Nibs'
What is
plus?
Nibs looking for?
Cave entrances. It's a total of 19. Cave entrances, little outcroppings, anything that could look like it goes anywhere inside the mountain.
Oddly enough, he doesn't see any cave entrances or outcroppings that suggest the presence of tunnels in the cave.
Wait, before climbing up, Larmar's gonna go around this general area of the mountain and feel around the rocks, looking for any sort of weak spots.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right. Larmar feels around a bit, finds a couple of weak spots, but what are you gonna do with them?
Gonna smash him down with my mace, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
With your 10
roll,
strength.
Roll damage.
Damage?
Oh, damn it.
I assume she can hit a mountain.
Ah,
Really?
come on.
Yeah,
Mm.
no. She. You give it a good smack. Some
That's
rocks.
not
some
damage. That
crystal-
was her to hit.
Oh,
Roll damage.
roll
man.
damage.
1d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
shoot.
square. It's a square.
I always get confused between the
There.
dice. Oh,
6.
Oh, 6. That's
Max,
a good hit.
max damage
You land a
die.
solid blow on the side of a mountain. Rocks and some crystal shards fly in places and hit you in the face.
any
with it.
tunnels
Finish
or
'em off.
anything?
Nope.
Larimar, what are you doing?
Looking for any tunnels that might have been covered up with rocks.
How?
What do you
I'm
think?
pretty sure that bird thing can probably find the tunnel at some point.
How
Just
big
like
is
wait here and
the-
relax.
How big is the base of the mountain?
It doesn't have to look obvious.
Can
It's,
Nib circle it, or is it too big for her to circle it?
What do you? What would be the size limit on too big to circle?
Her fly speed is 60 feet, so I don't know. Would it take her too much time to circle the whole thing, or could she do it in
It would
like
take her
10
about,
minutes?
Hold on. Let me do a couple calculations.
Mathematics, people. Why are none of my shit locked? Oh right, new character.
Job.
New character who dis. Woof.
Yuiko.
Yuyuko. Indeed, sir. Indeed, the Yuyuko. Oh, yawn.
Man, I wish I had these much cantrips.
How many
It would take her
cantrips?
roughly an hour to fly all the way around.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
you chilling.
It's a large
What-
mountain.
What about how could she scale the whole thing like
Oh,
high?
easily.
Oh, easily
Oh,
she could
I can do that,
she
but
could-
I don't want to be separated.
she could easily fly to the top.
Yeah, it's only let's 500 feet tall.
Oh yeah, she could easily do that.
Uh,
So just from going up to the highest peak and sitting there and just scanning around, she doesn't see any.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Peak?
What? Peak.
Who said anything about a?
I mean,
peak?
you said how. I said peak.
All
Did you say
right.
I said key. Wait, did you say key or peak? How high is the tallest peak?
What if I told you there is no peak?
It's an endless mountain.
If
No.
there's no.
It's
Is there
a
no
All right.
peak?
plateau.
So hold on. Where's Nib's
It's a
token?
plateau.
Okay.
Oh.
We have to BLJ
Here
up
it
the
is.
mountain
Here's Nib's
in order
Nib's
to get
token.
to
All
the
right.
middle.
So when Nibs flies all the way to the top, she sees a massive opening in the mountain.
Oh.
There's no peak, but it looks like the mountain's been like hollowed out.
Oh.
Crystal winds howl up here. That one Nightfall mountain.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's called.
Larmar's
Wizard's
gonna
Undertale.
start following up Arvis using.
There's a couple of there's a couple of spires of rock that that poke up from the base, but most of the side is just a lot of jagged
Is it-
crystals.
Mm-hmm.
This is not to scale, by the way. It's
Mhm,
bigger.
mhm. Yeah.
Oh, would definitely not want to fall on that.
Probably
So
not.
is it all the way down, or is there like a
it
spot?
goes-
Is there like a staircase down? Does it look
There's-
man-made?
Ours
There's no
can just fly
staircase
down.
The wind. It's probably not too safe to fly down. The wind is like really strong up here. That's a minute of flying.
Zelly.
You
I
do
mean,
see some.
go
You do
down
see
the
some
hall and
plant
fly
life,
down.
some trees
Yeah.
down at the
Mhm.
bottom.
But I don't see anything. This does not look like people have dug it out. This looks natural.
It looks like people have dug it out.
Okay.
Like someone's taken great pains to excavate parts of the mountain to get at the bottom for whatever reason.
Can she see the bottom of it?
Yeah, lush plant life. Some domes of rock that cover parts of the bottom.
Okay.
You can't see everything.
Zelly, in her blinded, deafened state, will, if anyone's around her, she'll say, "Well, it looks like there's a giant sinkhole in the middle of the mountain."
Who's around Zilly?
Oh,
Would I hear it?
Cloud. No.
Yeah,
I
I was
imagine-
I was still around. I was just
kind
kinda-
of come back.
You know, have you ever thought about the fact that this cave entrance might be magically hidden?
Zelly will come out of her state and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? If you said anything to me, I couldn't hear you. That's kind of how the connection between me and Nibs works."
Well, I was kind of talking out loud, but you
Oh, I
know,
see.
there is illusion magic. What if the cave entrance was hidden by illusion
Well,
magic?
I don't think there is an entrance. I think the entrance is, and she points to the top of the mountain.
Oh, you mean the...
Yeah. So
It's up
how-
there?
Yep. So when Nibs went up there, she saw a big hole in the middle of the mountain.
Was there a staircase down or something?
Not that she could see, but
I'm
it
going
was
to
quite
start-
deep.
I'm gonna start pulling out all of the rope that I have, which is
Yeah.
admittedly
Get
quite,
your rope. You're doing some hiking.
which is admittedly quite a lot. Okay, so there's that. I've got
If
Do I have
If you have a explorer's pack, yes, you've got.
If
like,
we,
6 steel rope.
if we start moving, I'm going to go back into my trance. So pull me
Oh,
along.
is it okay if I can just like grab you and yank you along?
Yeah, that's fine. Her red eyes cloud back over white, and she goes back into Nibs's view. She'll start commanding Nibs to dive into
Oh, what?
the thing.
Yeet's censored?
Oh. What? Huh?
Yeet is censored.
Yeet.
Excuse me, what?
Wait, yeet is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why?
god, it's censored. Why?
That's hilarious.
I was gonna say just yeet Zelly along, but
Just yeet. Yeah, Zelly is just trusting in the group, and she will start commanding Nibs to go down into the mountain.
Okay, hold on a second.
What?
Going into the mountain is tricky.
and
She
dangerous.
can't fly down there?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I've gotta make sure. All right.
She can't.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
God.
hear him. Oh.
Okay, one.
Oh.
All right. So as Nibs dives into the mountain, the howling winds, is abruptly a lot stronger, and it's
Oh.
blowing straight up. And Nibs
Oh.
is currently hovering over the mountain.
Zelly
I
will
was
snap.
just sick. It's gonna be
Zelly-
like zero gravity.
Zelly will snap
floating.
her fingers, and Nibs poofs out of existence, and she
Alright,
will
Nibs
snap
is-
again. She will snap
Nibs is
again, and
dead.
Nibs appears on her shoulder.
Okay.
Find familiar, bitch. Well,
Oh.
that was quite an experience. We're gonna have a hell of a time getting down there. Let's get up this mountain. I'm
I'm
fucking
going to
terrified.
be like, measuring out my rope and be like, I have 110 feet of rope.
I hope you realize the find familiar spell takes an hour to cast.
That is doing it initially.
Right.
To snap your familiar away, I believe it's an action. As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits you summon. That's a spelling error. Alternatively, you can dismiss it
awaits you to
forever. As an
summon it.
action, while it is
Oops.
temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in an
Yo,
unoccupied
Arcane.
space within 30
Yeah?
feet of you.
Matt, since we're just
Okay.
chilling, can I start ritual casting detect?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
You
also,
have
Armar's
detect
gonna climb up
magic?
using
Oh,
the
you
rope
are.
Arvis has.
All right, you also make it up to the first sledge.
You really need to stop running off like that.
Why? It didn't hurt me.
Whee.
Yeah, we have to stick together as a group. Do you not understand that?
No, I thought you didn't like us or me or
I've
I never okay, that was a while ago. You realize that, right?
no, not really. It's been like a week, right?
Things change quickly, Arvis.
Hold on, I'm ritual casting. I haven't done this before.
All right, you start scribbling on the ground.
In the middle of conversation, he's just like, "All right, I'm gonna cast a spell now. Fuck you."
Arvis's hair is still blue, by the way.
It's
It lasts-
Blarvis.
It lasts for an hour.
Blarvis.
Blarvis.
All
Blue
right, I
Arvis.
assume the rest of you hike up the rope to
Yeah.
I would like to ask Cloud if I could ride on her shoulders as she climbs.
Okay, please, just for one night.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to just wrap my arms around her shoulders and just hold on for dear life.
Right, yep.
Larmar.
And
Ne-
I'll just dig my claws into the rope slightly, just to make sure I have a good grasp on it.
So with the combination of Nibs and Mage Hand, could I just like start feeding the rope up the mountain?
Oh, that's smart.
you can with Nibs you can have her fly it up to the next ledge, but
Not with Mage Hand.
nailing it down is a little trickier.
Well, the Mage Hand and Nibs couldn't just hold it.
Mage Hand can hold up to like 10 pounds at
Well,
most, I
the
believe.
rope isn't 10 pounds.
People climbing the rope will be more than 10 pounds.
Alright, let's add Arvis's weight. That is 148 pounds.
Plus all your equipment.
Let's
But
just
like,
take the sword.
does
Did
the
you say Larmar?
Yeah, I was gonna
I mean,
ask her something.
Arvis could also break out his wings and just like fucking
Oh,
fly.
You
Just
might
fly
want to
to-
save them.
I might want to save them.
Yeah, but
Save
how
them
else
for
are we gonna
later.
scale a mountain? Okay, so how much rope do we
Scale it.
have?
I have
have-
50, and there's
I
like
have
I don't know
100.
how much.
I have 110.
I have 50. So that's 210.
I have 60.
Yay! What a
That's
flex.
270.
And
Yeah,
we can
I'm
always
rolling.
pull the rope up from when we
The
Climb
next,
up.
Yeah.
the next stable ledge appears to be around 60 or so feet.
Alright,
Oh,
Nibs will fly it up and oh, does she have any ability she can use?
Okay. It'll be done in a minute.
I'm baking, dude. My ritual baking.
I don't have a teleport. God damn it. I should have taken Misty Step.
Just let Arvis go up first.
No,
He
I'm
seems
ritual
to have-
casting.
Well, hurry up.
Let's just wait 10 minutes for him to finish and then we can
It's
discuss
1
what we're
minute
going
now.
to do.
It's almost done. I'm
We're
almost
just
done
gonna-
baking.
We're just
Alright.
baking
Your
Arvis
ritual-
at 350.
Your ritual cast finishes, and you feel a faint echo of evocation magic coming from the mountain.
Within it?
Yeah, within it.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm not sure. Like, there's like this evocation magic coming from like the mountain. Wait, where's it from, Arcane?
Oh crap! I forgot. Hold on.
Oh, no.
This is like
Oh,
completely
no.
separate.
Oh no.
So I
This has, like, no
detect.
bearing on. Yes. Okay. Never mind.
What? I'm concerned.
What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine,
I'm
guys.
concerned.
So
It's Xenolock. He's been watching us.
No.
Oh,
Who's Xenolock?
Zenazok.
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 Oh,
Not
Senazok.
Zenalock.
Zenazok.
How do I say his
Send it.
name?
In the
Someone-
distance, you guys see some storm clouds. But these do not appear to be ordinary storm clouds. These appear to flash
Face
different
storm
colors.
clouds. Oh,
Do I know
It's
what
a
this
rave!
means?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
These are called wild magic storms, and you stay indoors when one is going on.
Oh.
Oh,
You are not
God.
sure what happens when you are outdoors when one is going on, and you have a feeling it's not good.
Harvest?
Yeah, that's a problem. I can see it.
We better get in that mountain, like now.
Harvest, can you
Yeah,
I
Spirit.
believe this is yeah.
Do I see anything arcane from the ritual casting or no? Not really.
No.
Oh, time to climb. I'm not gonna try
What
to
if we
climb
just
again.
dig into the side of the mountain and then cover it back up with rocks?
I'll take that actually. Let's just wait it out.
Do
Because
we
I don't know if we don't know what is inside the mountain, and from how what is
How-
her name again?
who?
Zilly.
Zelly it is.
Oh,
Yes.
no cards
So
on that.
based on what they said, there was no way to really get in the mountain, as far as we know, other than a giant pit. And
I mean we could leap of faith this shit.
Oh my
Or
God.
you know,
No.
you know,
try to construct
if
a
you want
temporary
to throw
shelter.
your body into the mountain, that is none of my business. But
I'll wish
How
you luck
about
with that.
instead we construct a sort of shelter?
I
Is
think that is
anyone
a
other
better
than
idea. There is
me
a forest
rational?
right over there.
Bro, we're playing
Oh,
Minecraft.
I feel like we're gonna run out of time.
Yes, we
I
are.
feel like the mountain is our best bet, honestly.
The storm appears to be drawing closer.
Why is it so fast?
Cause
Okay, let's just go. Let's.
it's a high
We better
storm.
go now.
What do you think?
What do we do, guys?
Wait,
I
what
vote we
level
go in
can you
mountain.
cast this at?
It's our
Oh.
best bet for.
Alright, do I
for
climb
getting-
up Arcane with my 17?
Alright, then I guess
Plus
I.
five.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
We're going to
17
climb
will
that
get you up.
stupid mountain.
Sam will cast spider climb on Arvis.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, yeah, that'll
Oh.
that'll help.
Yeah.
I'll just put the rope down then. Whenever I reach the next ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start
All right,
climbing.
you guys start
start-
frantically climbing.
Yeah. We start frantically climbing. Oh
Gonna
god.
BLJ the mountain.
Yeah, let's go! BLJ time!
All right,
I climb up easily again, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you just like start walking up the wall like Spider-Man.
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 After
Does
Hey,
whatever
no
after about
spider
10
can.
minutes, you're starting to get a little tired from literally climbing up the side of a mountain. And the
Um,
storm
Do
appears to
I,
be drawing
or
pretty close.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
spider
'cause-
climb, does he?
Do
He
I?
wouldn't.
Magic.
Arvis
yeah,
would not.
He wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
everyone else would.
everyone else would.
Oh god.
Because
Come
they're
on,
called
guys. It's almost a bit
ropes.
closer.
How about you guys all make a Constitution saving?
Oh
Except,
god.
wait,
Oh,
do I
God.
do it too?
Wait,
This is an easy save, so don't be too.
Should
Alright,
I-
Wait.
I'll do
Should I
Sam
as well?
first.
I mean, she's just holding on to me. I'm the one doing
Sam
the
for
climbing.
No.
20.
You
Wait,
don't need
Arcane,
to.
do I do it as
Yeah.
well? Or me?
No. You use
That
your strength
is
and
a
Should I-
11.
should I roll?
All right, you all save. You're getting a little tired, but you still feel pretty fine.
Oh, if you failed, we fall off.
No, if you fail, you get a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
You guys are running up the side of a mountain, essentially.
Yeah.
it's the
All
case.
right, all right. Hold on. You're in the
Oh,
you're in
God.
the Mario 64 staircase. Bam.
Yeah.
No,
let's
not
go.
really.
BLJ.
but, not
BLJ.
really,
But
you
we should be like here. Oh shit. Yeah, we should be like here.
So we keep going up.
Yeah, keep going up.
Oh no, they fused. It's the
Oh,
ultimate
Wait.
ship.
Fusion! Jump fusion!
Do I-
Save on a
I
cloud!
Wait,
can
this-
assume Sapine is on top of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can just put
We're
'em
still
like
going
that.
up higher, right, Arcane?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Oh,
thought you
shit.
actually were serious about the Mario 64
fine.
staircase.
There. There, that's fine.
No. Yeah, I wasn't. Darn it.
Oh, that scared me.
That could have been
Table.
bad. We need 99 stars or whatever. I think it's like what, 64 stars or something?
20.
You can
120?
skip most of the starts if you use like BLGs to
Yeah.
trip through hitboxes.
Yep.
All right, you eventually make it. You're about 3/4 of the way up the mountain. I want you to make a more difficult con saving throw.
Come on, guys. You can do
Please
it.
roll high. That is
Ooh.
Okay.
a
Sam
Oh.
Sam
Seven.
Sam
Cla-
is 6.
Cloud's completely fine.
I'm like, all right, I got
that
I
shit
got
Fourteen.
this. I can
sucks.
do it. You all can do it, okay? I believe in
You
you.
can do it, Cloud. You can do it.
Oh, thank you, little cheerleader. You're so cute.
All right, so Sam and Nan take a point of exhaustion,
Oh god.
and after
Where
a couple
are
more
they
minutes of
exhausted?
frenzied climbing, you make your way to the top of the mountain, and you see it basically opens up. Like, imagine like a meteor just smacked straight through
Oh,
the
shit.
mountain, and there's a giant crater in it.
Oh,
I'm
can we
going
like
to
slide down it?
I'm going to
Yeah, if you want to stab yourself on a bajillion crystals.
I'm going to climb down off of
Thormer's
Cloud's
panting
shoulders.
heavily.
The
And
the,
I'm-
me- the storm is continuing to get pretty close. It's about 10 minutes away.
I'm going to yell, "Give me your rope!" And I'm going to start tying all of everyone's rope together.
All right. So what
So
you
go-
see is some
I will
rock pillars in here of varying heights. Two.
Oh hey, my Mei-chan has double range because of
nice.
spell sniper. Nice. Yeah, has mage armor worn off at this point?
I will assume so.
All right, she'll just cast it again because it's at will.
Oh hey.
Hooray, Eldritch Invocations.
So yeah, you're at the top of the mountain. You're all panting heavily, except Arvis and Cloud.
I have a
No,
question.
not Cloud. Sapine.
I have a
an answer.
question.
Yeah.
If I casted Hold Person on myself right before I hit the ground, and then I just wait for it to stop, would I still take all the fall damage, or would it be like, or
'cause
is
you're
it like?
going to a sudden stop? But you won't get spiked by any passing crystals.
So wait, okay, would I take fall damage for holding myself?
Yeah.
Yes. You're
Oh.
still stopping suddenly. It's not the fall that kills you, Glory.
It's a sudden
snap.
stop.
It's
But
the sudden
if you
stop.
had enough castings of Hold Person, you could drop, like, say,
I have
20
2.
feet, Hold Person, drop another 20 feet, hold, and just keep dropping down. Not
I
enough
only
to take fall
have
damage.
2.
You don't have enough
Um,
spell slots. Son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen,
So-
Warlock.
How much
So,
rope does everyone have? I know I have
50.
110 feet by myself.
plus another
Arvis
100
is-
with 2 people who have
So
50 feet, and then
Can't-
mine
Mm.
270.
Can Sam use spike growth to make a spike staircase down the mountain?
No.
Oh.
God damn it.
Really?
Why does
Wait,
no one have
let me-
old Earth?
Let me take a look at Spike Growth.
He did have mold earth, and then he got rid of it.
Glory,
Wow.
does
A 20-foot
Zelly
radius on a point twists and sprouts. Yeah, it's the ground. That's not ground.
What does Ellie have?
do you have any rope?
I have 50 feet.
Okay, so that's
You've got about
330. No,
You've
320.
You've got 8 minutes before the storm hits. Come up with
Um,
something fast.
so I'm gonna. Is there any place to hitch
Drop
the
and
rope
hold it.
to?
Yeah, there's some various outcroppings. The wind is blustering hard as ever.
Nibs will. Zelly will send Nibs down the mountain, down inside of it again, and she's
Inside of
going to
what?
inside the mountain.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
She's going to try to keep. Nibs is going to try to keep her balance, but Zelly is holding her action.
The mountain blows up again. Well, the wind blows up again. Nibs can't quite get
She's gonna
quite get below the
She's
outcropping.
gonna keep trying to just keep going down to see. Does Nib
Alright.
see any like little outcropping that they could like any like small cave or any bit of cover that's like close that they could get to before the storm hits?
There's these rock outcroppings that you could try to jump towards.
We need Arvis to fucking fly over there and make a tightrope. We ain't fighting shit today, dude.
We're fighting the
We're
mountain.
fighting the weather.
Oh yeah, so can I throw a
si-
rock arcane?
Yes,
How
you can throw a rock.
How far
I
is
threw it.
the furthest? How far is the furthest spiked area thing?
It's about 100 feet out.
Oh,
It's more like
That's
80
out of
feet out.
range.
Sorry,
80 feet.
80 feet.
Can Nibs fly
oh,
over
no.
there, or is the wind too strong?
The wind
it's freaky.
starts. Oh crap! Darn it!
Close
I have to pay attention to directions now. The wind starts blowing this way, and Niv starts going this way.
Can Nibs go downwards while
Niv
she goes
can
that
go
way?
downwards. Yes.
She can go downwards. Okay.
Hold on.
Nibs
I
wants-
have to write some. I have to
Okay.
write some heights here.
I have high cubes if you want.
Yeah, that probably help.
Alright, I can give you high cubes. Here you go. There's high cube 1. High cube 2.
I'm gonna.
High cube 4.
I'm going to overwrite height cube.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
This take a while.
Could I do a quick seeking of guidance from my god, perhaps?
Do you
Seeking
have
advice.
any? Do you have any religion, or do you have any like abilities like that, or just roll religion if you don't?
I don't think I do, so roll religion.
What spells does everyone have?
That's a 15.
take the real Jesus.
All right, you send off a quick prayer to your god. You get back like use the wind.
Bro, we're surfing on the wind.
Bro, let's go! Let's just fucking jump!
In the meantime, I would like to be trying to secure the rope to one of the outcroppings.
What are you trying to?
So which way is the wind heading? Which way is
The
it
wind,
blowing?
the wind is blown this way.
Okay, but
Right
Nibs
now-
is trying
right
to
now.
fly down. How high is Nibs currently?
You're gonna need a height cube, but she is
I
at
have a height cube.
She's at 270 feet right now.
270?
Oh, that's gonna kill someone.
Well, there's still the wind.
So Nibs wants to she's just trying to look through all this wind. She's just trying to see if there's like any kind of outcropping that she can see that looks like below the party or like within the party's reach.
Right here,
thing.
right over here. That's just slightly above. The mountain itself is at 300 feet. Let me just put that there.
It's at 300 feet high or 300 feet I assume we're going downwards. This is very confusing but fun.
Oh no
Alright.
no. Hold on.
We're all gonna die. I feel like I should just let Larmar take a leap of faith.
I feel like we should just fucking leap of faith.
Yeah. So from the bottom, the mountain, the height of the crater in it is 300 feet tall.
Wait, no, let's have Arvis leap of faith because he can fly.
Yeah, let him go first. Office, just jump in there.
You have
But
4
you
minutes.
told me to always
Almost
stay
4
together.
minutes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Christ,
assume-
Amelia! Things change too fast. Just jump.
At this point, I would like to throw the rope that
Let
I
the
have
wind take
secured
you down.
down. Does it actually go down?
Let's see.
Wait, did my rock go down, Arcane, when I threw it?
Your walk went
5.
the same way as Nibs.
Oh, which way does Nibs
Wait,
go
did it
now?
slide?
No, it's
no,
the
it went-
wind.
It
Slide
went
to the
like
right?
this. It just went
It went
off
this
to the right.
way.
Oh, so it never did it fall at least, or
Yeah,
no?
it was falling.
It was falling. Like
Oh,
yeah, this is like down. Like this way is like down.
No, like straight down. Like
Can I have a
imagine you guys
picture?
are all like up top.
Yeah.
and this is down.
So
And
okay, I have
Yeah,
a
but-
question. So
Yeah?
this the wall that like does the wall go straight down? How does it like?
Well, yeah, I wish I could draw this better.
So say why don't
so-
we do it like this? So this is us. Okay, up here. This
Yep.
is the edge. Does it go like that or does it go like this?
It goes like let me get white. It goes like this, and like very slowly curves inward.
Okay.
it's a slide.
And then there's like various rock spires of varying height here
Oh,
that you
like-
can
So-
that you can grab onto.
Oh, so it's
So,
like
What
it's like
is
this.
what
This
is
is
the
the edge.
surface of like? Is it like dirt?
It's like sharp crystals and
oh,
Okay,
that's not
so-
what I.
Realistically, would me with like my claws, would I be able to dig my claws into the surface and climb down that way?
probably, but the wind might yank you off.
Alright, so I
Arvis,
have my
just
rope
Kind of just
fallen.
jump.
wouldn't let her jump.
Avis, just jump. I believe in you, Avis.
You have-
Arcane, has my rope dropped?
Sense.
No,
Honestly,
your rope
once in
went
your
this
life,
way.
just do what you want to do and
Actually,
jump off of something randomly.
So
Go.
does Nibs.
Actually, so does Nibs. Nibs goes this
Whee!
way as well.
Nibs is now back with the party. Can Nibs try to make her way over here?
Yes.
I'm
very
going
slowly.
to take the
I
rope.
assume it's
I'm like,
difficult terrain for her.
Yes.
So she gets 30 feet instead of 60. Woo. Sorry, I
Alright,
didn't
so
mean
the
to
rope
interrupt you,
plan
son.
isn't going to work.
We just have to
Barbara,
fucking.
she's
We
got
just have to jump.
3 minutes.
We just have to
Yeah,
jump.
just
Avis,
one.
just jump. Avis, jump.
Oh, can I give me the rope?
I'm gonna pull it back and like tie the end of the rope to you.
All right, I'm gonna
Yes!
jump.
Yes!
I'm jumping for it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go,
Yes!
Cloud, hold on to me! As
Alright.
I'm holding the other end of the rope.
I'm gonna
grab-
help
go
her
to
hold.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help her hold the rope.
Yeah, I snap. Zelly will
Uh,
snap Nibs out of existence, and she will grab the rope.
Alright. Alright,
Norma will
Irby.
also grab the rope.
You jump out and the wind blows you right back.
Wait,
Oh,
that's not
God!
normal. That's not normal at all.
Oh no! Wait, blows
Uh,
you onto the. He blows onto the mountain, or like into the mountain into spikes.
No, he will not blow into spikes. He's still at
Avis,
at
go
mountain
again!
level.
Go again,
Norma's gonna
Avis!
take a long step back and rush jump out. Into
Oh, God, no!
Oh,
Shit,
don't you have
Zelly, Zelly, we're all holding on to the rope.
Alright.
Zelly will follow.
Alright.
Everyone, come on!
And starts falling very fast as the wind blows her straight down.
Come on, guys, jump! Guys, come
Wait,
on,
can I
jump!
follow after her?
Okay, okay.
We're both holding on to that
Oh, wait,
rope.
I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
oh my god, what are you
I
guys
need some more height cubes.
I cubes. This is a TPK.
Supervisor
Alright.
Shepard.
So you start falling alarmingly fast.
Okay, hold on. I need to think. Okay, what do I do?
What do I do? I don't know. Why did I do this? I'm not a firefighter anymore. I don't have a plan. I don't have magic shit. I have nothing.
Alright.
What did I do?
Alright, and then
Is
abruptly,
there a wall that
just-
I can grab onto? Is there like anything?
just as abruptly, the wind changes and you start falling and you start getting blown that way.
What the hell?
How
What's
far
going
down
on?
are we? Does this rope start going taut?
This rope, yeah, the rope starts going taut.
Are we?
You could feel a strong tug from whoever's holding the rope on these two.
Oh God!
Let us go!
No! No! Everyone, jump! Come on, let's go!
You
I'm
also,
s-
alright, so how this works is that the wind will randomly blow you 120 feet in any direction, and you get 30 feet of movement that you can move.
Oh, that's wacky.
You can move yourself by.
Oh God!
As you kind of control where the wind blows you a bit. So
It's
yes,
flying.
This is how it works. But be careful, don't get blown to the ground, because ouch.
Okay, so basically, what we should do is we should do sort of like try to go slowly down. Like our movements, we should move from wall to wall, slowly. Like, and you know how Mario, when they jump across the pipes repeatedly, like to get to a higher point, do that, but the opposite.
You can also
Go down.
You can also grab onto these to stop your momentum.
Do we take fall damage if we do?
No,
Okay.
that would be a bit mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can grab onto these rocks to stop your momentum.
Fuck, I don't have like a
But you
grappling
have to-
hook.
you-
Oh
but
god
you
damn
have
it!
to
This would be great
You
for
have to be
Bibblestick.
below the height of the rock outcroppings.
All right, I'm gonna take my pittons out of my backpack because they are climbing tools. Because they can you can put them into like crevices and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm jumping.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately. I have a piece of the rope, and I assume we're holding it. I'm just going to up kind of.
Alright.
Salmon
Salmon
are-
are following.
Yeah,
Did you just jump
Salmon
onto
will
me like,
follow.
oh?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
So hold on. Zelly, Larma, you got 30 feet of movement to yourself. You can move up. You can move in any of the 6 directions: north, south, east, west. This. Hold on. Just hold on. Let me just draw a quick compass rose.
We have a
north-
compass.
North is this way.
There. Here, compass.
Yeah. Okay. So that is north. You get 30 feet of movement to move yourself
Alright.
north, south, east, west, up, or down. And
Okay.
try not to get splatted against the wall or the ground.
I will
luck.
move. I will move.
Lorimar's gonna stay toward the walls as much as possible, to the point where she won't get hurt, but
Alright.
to the point where she's still near them enough
So
that
like,
she won't. If she does
Okay.
get flung in that direction, it won't take. as much
Zali,
damage.
you're holding onto the rope though, right?
Nope.
It's 300
I
foot. Are
assumed
you
Zelly-
fucking kidding?
I assumed Zelly was holding on to her as
No.
soon as they both jumped.
No,
Okay,
Zelly
then
was
yeah,
not.
she'll be holding on to it. Whatever.
Okay, I
Either way.
assume how is the rope taut now? Are we like pulling in each other? Are we pulling each other?
Okay, who's the rope? Who tied
I-
the rope to
I'm
who?
Pretty sure everyone's
I was
just
just
holding
holding
on
onto
to
it. I
it.
didn't-
Yeah, I
tight
was also
onto it.
just holding
Everyone's
on to it.
just holding
I
on
guess
to it.
it was like tied to me.
All right.
If any-
Okay, who's holding on to the rope and how long is it?
Everyone.
It's like
I'm holding
300
onto
and
the rope.
or 270 feet. Was it?
No, it was 400 something. We tied all of our rope together.
Or
Yeah.
we'll just say 400 feet for simplicity.
Uh huh.
All right. We got to roll for wind.
Da, 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 da.
Roll for wind. Oh
Da, da,
god.
da.
Wind says go down.
Fuck.
And a little secret.
Uh,
Okay, no, nothing.
Oh god.
And a little secret. Oh no,
Little
nothing.
secret.
Oh no.
All right, so you all are so Bam, Zelly, and Larimar are at 60 feet.
Wait, we're 60 feet above the ground?
Yep.
Are we gonna take fall damage if we hit the ground?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh god.
Lorimar's gonna
If you-
try to take out her mace.
If you
and
can
stab
maneuver
it.
yourself down to the ground while the wind is not blowing you down, you will not take fall damage.
Okay.
Can Lormar try to pull like a obsidian here and stick her mace into the into one of the walls to try and slow her movement?
Yeah,
downward?
you have to move closer to the wall, but yes, you can do that.
I will.
Then she will move closer to the wall a little bit and as much as she needs to,
Oh,
and then stab her mace into the side of the wall as hard
Alright.
as she can.
Roll me damage.
I don't
Oh,
have
shoot, that's not
anything
damage,
for
hold on.
this.
That works.
Oh
Ignore
god.
that.
This is fine.
This is definitely fine.
This is
No,
fine.
it's
Please
it's-
roll
it-
high.
You're right.
Three.
You're riding on the wind. All right, you smash your mace into the side, and it kind of sprays. It kind of bounces off. You do manage to use that to grab onto the wall somewhat. It hurts a bit as you grab onto a particularly spiky point of crystal, but you're currently anchored to the wall.
Zelly wants to tie a rope around a crossbow, one of her
Yeah.
crossbow bolts. She'll load it
Oh,
into her
no.
load it into her crossbow and fire it at the wall, and she will grab onto the rope as she fires it.
This is a badass session.
This is a badass. This is a
Do you
bad
have like
idea.
enough hands to do that?
Okay. I'll have my mage hand tie the rope.
Okay.
I'll fire
Okay.
it. There we go.
All right, roll me damage.
I personally will fire it. Roll damage or roll to hit.
I assume you can hit a mountain. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Yeah, it's
I
Yeah,
assume your
it's
your
supposed
thing
to.
is going to hit the wall.
3.
It kind of bounces off.
Oh shit! She looks
and,
at.
Boing.
and you yank yourself this way a bit, but you
Oh,
are not anchored to the wall.
Oh, can she just
Alright, gang, what are we
try to
doing?
try to hold?
Yourselves to the wall.
Can she with her movement? Can she just try to like grab onto a solid piece of the wall?
She's too far.
She never used any of her movement. How far is
Oh.
she?
Yeah, she can drift this way and grab on.
Yeah, she just wants to try to grab onto the wall. How far? How much length of rope do we have left?
I cannot do Pythagorean theorem, but
I have no idea what
I
those
mean,
words
I-
mean.
Pythagorean theorem.
We
Basically,
learned about the
no,
Pythagorean theorem, you idiot.
I mean, hey, you're getting your own sky. It's free skydiving, so I don't
Yeah.
know what you're so upset
We're
about.
like, so me.
So
it's
the rope
like-
isn't taut yet.
but it's close. I assume.
I don't know what that word
Yeah.
means.
It means it
Taut
go
means tight.
tight.
It is
Oh.
It's
stretched
tight.
out to its maximum length.
Oh god.
All right, so
Alright, gang, what are we doing?
What does this gang of this arm of the party? What is
I'll
that?
be following you
like?
guys' lead.
Oh
Just so you
god.
know.
And do you want to take a break soon?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Wait.
how about we resolve this turn and we take a break then?
Okay.
So I'm
Sam.
holding onto a bit of the rope on top of Cloud's shoulder.
Can Sam
assume
Druid
Sam.
craft a vine and try to lash it at a spike?
Oh.
Druid. Let me take a look at the graph. No,
No.
that's not. Yeah, Druidcraft can't do that.
Let's see. What other cool spells do you have?
It's time to
None.
help.
Wait, no, you have spells under these, don't you? No. Sam, where's your first level spells?
Right here.
Not those ones.
I have a
Or-
question.
Her land,
Yeah?
his land spells.
If I cast Zephyr Strike, can I move with Cloud an extra 30 feet?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Because like,
Where-
can I? Basically, the question was, can I cast it on technically the both of us since I'm on her shoulders?
Oh, maybe not both of you.
So it's just me.
Yeah, it's just you.
Hmm.
I
You
have
can, like,
my
warp
look,
the wind
look.
slightly.
I
What?
have my feline agility, so I can move faster for one turn at least.
I have wings.
I'm not sure if that.
Sam
counts
will
here, but-
cast spider climb on himself, and he'll just start walking down the mountain.
He is
the
not
wall.
attached to the wall. Oh,
Yeah, he can
Okay.
move over. He can move over, and he can just like start
Does he get spiked?
walking down. Can
no.
he just start walking down the wall?
Yeah, he can start walking down the wall.
Yeah, he's just gonna like start, gingerly stepping down the wall.
Gingerly?
Yeah, and that's his
Gingerly
last
sounds like
second
such
level.
an innocuous
That's
word.
his last second level spell. I'm using more magic than what Sam ever did.
Wow.
I mean, Lego's a bit new to D&D.
Yeah, I
so
know.
Don't expect.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm scared.
Don't hug me, I'm scared. I hate that show.
Me too.
Anyway,
Alright.
so, what Arvis, Cloud, what do you want to do?
I'm
I
following
suppose I'm
Cloud's
gonna.
lead.
I'm gonna say maybe we should go this way.
Which way? To the
Over
spire?
here. Yeah, then we can like grab onto the spire. That way we're not slammed into the wall if we can't. I don't think we can get to the wall, can we?
Oh no.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
okay.
get to the wall.
Yeah, we're not that far from the wall.
Our
So,
gang.
I'm going to.
Think up cool movement mechanics and interesting environment to use them in. Everyone, just hug the wall and
Hug the
no.
wall. I mean,
Hug the
I'll just.
wall and
I mean,
and
at
Mario
least-
parkour down.
Can we get over here though? No, we
Uh,
can't.
You can't go over there in one movement, but you
Yes.
you could wait for the wind to blow you there.
I feel like if the wind blows us towards the wall, we're just gonna get smashed.
Yeah, you
Well,
might
I mean,
just
if we're against the wall, it
Yeah.
can't do any bludgeoning damage to us. Like we'll only
That's
get hurt
true.
by the spikes.
That's better than
Man, we are
bludgeoning
really
damage.
far down. We are so close.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to land first. Oh God.
I am
Alright,
aware. This is why I
I'm gonna
jumped.
move towards the wall.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
The wheel.
holding on to you, and then
And-
I'm gonna pull out my.
Let's
to the
just
wall.
assume you're on top.
I'm gonna pull out my
Yeah,
short
we'll just
sword.
assume she's with.
Yeah, we'll
okay.
just put your token here.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm gonna pull out my short sword and stab it into the wall.
Yeah, I'm taking the pittons that I have and I'm forcing them into the wall as well.
I would like to follow and do the exact same thing with my
Into
longsword.
the crystals.
With
All
Mr.
right,
Green or
y'all-
the
y'all,
longsword?
Through various methods, all stick to the wall. Okay,
Like,
we will take a break there.
Yuka.
now we're all just hanging off the side of a cliff. Oh God.
Have fun.
I need to get we shop open. Oh, this is terrifying.
It's for the vine.
Wait, why?
So I can do the bird vine.
No.
Don't eat marble. Because if you I
Again,
am Lara
begin
taking
anew.
a leap of faith. I guess a fall of faith, I guess. at
Leap
this
of faith.
point.
No, it's a leap of faith. You were correct.
Yeah, she already leaped though.
So now it's a leap and fall of faith.
All right, sure. Are you ready to begin? Again? I don't know.
Yeah.
Arcane. All right.
I'm ready.
Let me add that stream marker. Switch my. There we go. Now we're good.
Okay. Whose
Oh,
turn
what's
is
this
it? Mine?
shit button?
All right, you all are holding on for dear
Plummeting.
life on the side,
Oh
Plummeting.
God,
and let's see where the wind takes you guys now.
guys, I'm so scared. I'm afraid of heights.
You can fly!
All
How are
right.
you afraid of heights?
It's
So,
scary.
so the way I'm doing this is that you need a strength save to
Ah.
hold on to the wall.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna let my pittons
Ah.
glide down.
4 plus 5.
Like if we're going, are
Wait,
we
no,
going
that's-
straight down?
7.
Arcane?
Just 7.
Okay, hold on. What?
Are we
Yeah.
going straight down?
Yeah, you're getting blown downwards.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just
For
gonna
dear
let my
life.
pittons
Can I kick off it?
glide down.
Yeah, you can.
I'll try that then.
Damn
You
it.
Kick off.
Like I'm not holding onto the wall. I'm holding onto my pittons,
Mhm.
which can slide down the wall.
Yeah, you scrape down 60 feet.
Yeah.
So you're.
I'm gonna just release
So
my
I don't
sword.
have to make a. I don't think I would have to make a save. If that makes
You
sense.
you don't have to make a save. You can to try to not move it. No, never mind. So Arvis kicks off, goes all the way down to 60 feet.
Yeah, Larma's just gonna like try to slowly move downward.
What
No.
did Larmar get for a strength save?
7.
That's rhythm.
There's rhythm.
There should be like howling wind
Larmar,
noises.
the wind blows against you. It's really difficult to hold on. You like slide. You get blown all the. Who's rolling?
Four-
14.
14 for her for Zelly's strength save.
Alright.
Also, I got some wind noises if you
Am I
want.
still holding on?
You actually got blown off.
Did Zelly
Oh.
stay? Or did she get blown off too?
Zelly is fine.
Can Zelly try take out her crossbow, mage hand tie another rope, and try to aim at Larmar to get to like crossbow? I don't know. Well, no, she had. Are you holding on the
Sure.
rope?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought you were
Alright.
free falling.
So, yeah, no, that's pretty bad. So around 30 feet, after you drop around 30 feet, the rope yanks taut, and
Oh.
you take a little bit of fall damage, but not too much.
Strain damage.
How much?
Oh god,
Wait,
your
fall
muscle.
damage from the rope going taut?
Strain.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like
it
strain
yanks you
Fall,
back.
damage.
fall. I mean,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
How much
it's
do
just
I
the
get?
fall damage. Yeah, I know what he's.
fall damage is bludgeoning because you smack into something.
Yeah, but she's not.
That make-
She's going to a sudden halt, so she would like, her arms would strain.
Well, I mean,
No, I've seen other people do this before with
Well,
fall damage.
Okay, Nan
I think
takes
this is
some
perfectly
damage.
fine.
7?
7.
7.
Okay. 21.
You're fine. And ouch,
Can I
as you get
attempt
yanked
to
to a
stick
stop.
it back into the wall? My
Yes.
mace?
Roll.
Oh wait, you're just 30 feet above the ground now.
Or attack. I'm supposed to roll attack. Ignore that. Come on, please be 6. Please be 6.
Oh,
Bam.
nice.
You get a solid anchor into the side of the wall. You don't want to fall
And-
down again.
Zelly didn't get an anchor. She just grabbed onto the wall, right?
So yeah, hold on. So all of this is crystal spikes over here. So, bam. The rest of this is lush green grass and plant life.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. Can the harmless tremors I make with thaumaturgy possibly break the crystal spikes, or is that not possible?
Harmless tremors. Sorry, I can't break
So-
crystal spikes.
I'm
Ah,
120
damn.
feet. I
Yes.
could technically use my movement, my bonus action, my feline agility, and my action to move 120 feet down.
Yeah, you would still be sliding down, and you'd have to avoid spikes and all that. But yes, you could.
Make it hurricane.
With Sapine on your back.
Yep.
I'd like
this
to.
Is, this is stretching it
Would
a
she?
bit.
Well,
Nice.
would Sapine? Would she be at half movement? Because
Sapine would be.
I mean-
Sapine,
I mean, my climb speed is 20. It's not halved. I have a natural climbing speed that's above normal because I'm at Tabaxi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's in
my
your
God.
blood.
So yeah, I'll let you climb down, but you can't climb across the spikes. They just spike.
can Zelly start like trying to drift herself toward the green grass?
Same. Can I do that?
So yeah, you
Mhm.
can. So you are currently at the ground, but there's like just crystals, spikes everywhere, impeding your path.
All right. Well, in case the wind decides to try and blow me again, I'm just gonna like.
So yeah,
I'll
you
go-
guys can drift.
I'll go 20 feet that way, and I'll go 10 feet down.
All right.
I'll go. That's my. Yeah, that's my move. Unless I can use my action to dash.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
How far can I move? Can I make it here?
You
30.
you can move 30 feet, no dashing. If you do flight, I will allow a dash.
You can make
Hard
it
choice.
here. You can make it here without your wings, Kirby.
Could
Yeah.
I use guiding bolt to shatter the different spikes?
Yes.
No.
Clear a path. Climbing.
That would not get you spiked if you landed.
Is
there.
Sam okay with just like walking down the whole wall and then just walking
Sam
across
is
the...
fine. Sam is I think he will be all right for movement. He is also allowed a dash because he
He's
has
on the
actual
wall.
movement.
So he literally is just gonna... Is this the spike? Is this the floor or is this the wall?
This is the floor.
Okay, so would he be able to just walk down and then walk like carefully over all the spikes?
It would take some time to find a proper
Yeah,
path.
I assume it would
yes.
be like difficult terrain for him.
Extremely
At this
difficult
point,
Yeah.
so we're on the ground, right?
Yeah. Can I use my
Yep.
interaction to just stab my pittance into the ground?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Arcane
that
did
just
say
just
that
in
we're not
case, and I'm
allowed
gonna
to
hold on.
dash.
I am
You are
going.
not allowed to dash if you are in the air and you don't have any flight.
Wait.
That is your cape that you bought.
Is it
I-
just flavor or that's it?
That's
Uh,
just...
it's-
It
Okay.
looks
a little
nice.
bit of flavor. It looks nice.
If I do guiding bolt a path, will we still take damage from the shards of the
You will only take fall damage. You will not take additional you got
Spiky
stuck by
damage.
crystal
Okay.
damage.
Then can I
Um,
use guiding bolt to create a path toward the ground?
Yes.
From the spikes. Okay. Do I need to roll for that?
Roll damage.
Okay.
2, 1, 3 more.
3 more?
4.
Oh, hold on.
Well, what level
One,
are you
two, three?
casting it at? 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
This first?
I think so.
Okay,
So
then
then
I'll
it's
take off the
technically
spell slot. And then 2
it's
more.
as if roll damage
3
as
more.
if it were at second level. Remember?
She's at first. She's just casting it at first.
Yeah, but it's at second level because Feywild.
Oh, right, Feywild. So,
So
roll
cast-
another one. So that's
Yeah.
9 plus 4, so that's 13. So that's
15.
16? 15.
You carve
16.
you carve a path across the you carve a path of destruction that ends at right around the floor. You will not, if you get blown against the wall where you are now, you will not suffer spike
Spiky
damage.
damage.
Bird.
Okay.
Spiky damage.
Hey, Arcane.
Yeah.
If the wind blows down, may I use a reaction and use my wings and
Yeah,
like.
you can use your.
Yeah, you can hold an action to do the wings.
Alright, I'll do that.
Can
then.
Larmar start slowly making her way down to the path she just created?
Yeah.
Where's the wind blow
I
us
think,
now, Arcane?
man, I think you're confused. I think both of you miscommunicated. I think he said that you made a path along the wall and you wanted a path along the ground.
Yeah, I did want a path along the ground.
Aiming like that, huh? Like you can.
Like on the ground where the crystals are that are blocking.
She
our
wanted to
path.
Yeah, you can't
basically
make
use
a-
guiding bolt to do this.
Yeah, that with the angles involved, that can't work. You can make like a small area on the ground where it's safe to land, but
Okay, then never
want-
mind.
Okay.
okay.
So don't
Alright.
take off that spell slot.
I
All
got
right.
it. There we
So, wind blows you this way.
Where?
Oh,
Oh,
cool. So like 120. Oh, grab the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like here for
12.
me and Larmar. For Arvis,
All
it'd
right.
be like
Now, how do I land?
you just move down. Yeah, like here or literally anywhere. Sam spider climbs, so he just is attached.
Mm-hmm. So Sam will move down
So,
another
yeah.
60 feet.
Yep. So he's just
And Cloud and
Walk.
Alpha are, Cloud and Sai are anchored.
To the
Alright, well,
ground.
Oh,
Nah.
right. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
The secret
Yeah, it's a secret.
oh god.
is
Nothing
the secret.
happens.
How's this wind noises?
Are you rolling a d6?
Yes.
Oh.
How are these wind noises, by the way?
Wait, that's a car.
Yeah, that's a car, yeah.
Wind noises are fine. I just had to turn rhythm up.
So now that the wind has gone, is
Look down.
there any way Zelly can make it to the ground this turn? She's 50 feet in the air.
No.
No. Can she tie the rope again to the crossbow, shoot it down, and grab the rope to follow it to the ground?
How many hands do you have for that?
Roll
I have
damage
3 because
again.
mage hand.
Roll damage again.
I have 3 because mage hand. I love mage hand. Oh wait, it's a D8. Not roll. Ignore this. It's a D8.
And before this roll is even... Okay,
9.
You grab it, yank it to the ground, and you slam onto the ground.
Wee, I'm at the bottom.
Wait, so and Larmar's holding on to her, isn't she? So she would get pulled down.
You
too,
take
or
1
can she-
damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Can I
Larmar
go
hold
over
her-
and grab Larmar and bring her with me?
You
Yes,
guys
please do.
are a little far apart for that.
I couldn't use my
Okay,
movement to get over,
Larmar's gonna fling herself.
Larmar's 60 feet in the air.
but I was 50.
Yeah.
Larmar-
You
like,
could
if
Lar-
you
down
fling
could
with
yourself
Larmar-
over there and then fall down, you can only get around 10 feet off the...
Alright. You want to do that, Nan?
Yeah.
Alright, then we're
Alright.
both... I got my high cube back. Alright, then we're both 10 feet in the air. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Then if we take damage.
Yeah,
we won't.
we won't take any damage now. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Yay!
How do I get down, Arcane?
You just start moving.
Do I drop 30 or am I still at 60?
I think you drop to 30 if you want to use all your movement to go down.
Oh, so not from the current thing? I still float at 60? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah, the current went this way this round.
Mm-hmm.
The current didn't go down. The current went south.
That's unfortunate.
So you can
I
if you
guess
just
I'll
go
try
if you
to-
just drop 30, then you will basically dropping 30 would make you only take 2d6 damage if the wind goes downward.
I'll try that then. Thank you,
So
Glory.
you go yeah. So you go another 30. So now you're at 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the Arcane, you definitely have to do this encounter again, but with more fleshed out rules.
Yeah.
This would be fun with more fleshed out rules.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
This is something I'm
But
really
this-
excited to revisit at some point. Because
Far
this is
into
an
the future, a couple
awesome.
of the characters are gone on different adventures.
Oh,
Sorry.
phew! Like yeah. Like...
Oh, hi, Arvis.
Wait, do we run into?
Wait, how am I this far
Arvis
already?
would only get
Oh,
about
okay.
here.
Yeah, probably like one rule I would implement right off the bat is you can't move downwards with your free movement.
Move downwards with your free movement.
Yes.
Oh, with your movement that. Oh, I see. Like you have to, like you can't go downwards. You can only go.
Only
East,
the
north,
wind
south.
or you're climbing down a rock spire can blow you and can get you down.
Ah, yeah, I see. Probably. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay.
Welcome back.
I do
Larma and
love my
Zilly are
creative.
okay.
Yeah, Larma and Zilly are like. Actually, we might run into walls.
Oh, good point.
Are we going
Is
to
the
run?
wind still pushing us even?
Yes.
As
Well,
we're on the ground?
you're anchored, but Larmar and Zelly are now over
Right.
spikes once again.
We're over
Oh.
spikes. Didn't it
What?
push us this way?
Yeah.
Spikes like.
Okay, so
anchor.
we were like here, I think. So would this get us over spikes?
Yes.
Okay. We're off board, Nan. Let's go.
Yay.
But yeah, we can move. We can use like 20 feet to get over, then 10 down, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there a cave that we're going towards or something?
There's
You
this
haven't
brown
figured that
thing.
out yet.
Do I see this
There's
brown
a big
thing?
old patch of valley grass, isn't it?
That is a giant rock spire that looks to be roughly the center of this
Yeah.
this giant wind.
We'll figure it out when we get down, because I have no idea what's going on. So for Larimar and Zelly's turn, Zelly and Larimar are just gonna go use 20
Mhm.
feet to get over the grass and then 10 feet to land.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely definitely change the flying rules because you shouldn't be able to fly against the wind.
Yeah.
Just
Well, you're
dive
just pushing
downwards.
downward toward the ground by the wall.
We like fucking free fall, man.
Aerodynamic.
Mhm.
It's like a Wii
Tiefling
Sports
gang.
Resort.
Let's go. Tiefling gang.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can I move again? Or this
A
cloud?
tail
and-
tiefling
Are
and
we-
an elk tail tiefling.
Yeah, hold
walk
on a
into
second,
bar.
Kirby. You can move. Okay, yeah, you can move.
Where does that blow me?
No, you can move. You get your free movement now.
I'm just moving down 30 then.
All right,
Yay! I made it, boys.
Whoa.
you're on the ground. All right, rest of you. You are all technically on the floor. There's a giant series of spikes in front of you, but it's gonna be tough to go.
It would
get
be
around.
like if we used our actions to move, it would be like 30, I assume.
and
'cause
you
it
would
would
run
be
through a
difficult
lot of
terrain.
d6s of damage.
Wouldn't it be well if we're using? I assume if we're doing it carefully, we did take half movement. I think is how that would work, if you want to rule it that way.
I will let you take half damage if you're moving carefully, but it's still very spiky. Yes.
Let's see.
I'd like to try and cast Firebolt at one of the spikes to see what happens.
All right, roll damage.
Does Sam have a torch?
That is a 10.
that piece of crystal heats up and bursts.
Can Sam
Ooh.
pull out a torch and light it with Druidcraft and start like trying to see if he can like use it to like melt
The
crystals that
flame
he can?
immediately snuffs out from the
Oh
wind.
right, the wind. Wow, Sam doesn't use Druidcraft a lot. Okay.
No,
Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. What else can I do? I don't know his spells. Wait, what's this spell? Well, that's locate animals. Okay. Can he? No, he's out of second level spell slots. Oh, he'll wild shape, and then start moving through it at half pace.
all right. What's he wild shaping into?
His wolf.
All right.
He's now wolf. Wait, where's Wolf Sam? There's Wolf Sam.
Wait, wouldn't it be more wise to like wild shape into a spider or something? And you can
Oh.
just
Could
yeah,
he
spiders are-
wild?
Yeah, spiders are small enough that you ignore the crystals.
Alright, then wild shape into Spoder.
He's
When
now
you
a-
get flung
he's now
around.
a
My
very
plan-
small scooter.
Well, yeah, he's not small.
he could
so-
stick. He could stick to it. Spiders have ability to stick to things.
Oh, good
Yeah,
point.
my idea was that if he started moving with his wild form, it wouldn't affect his actual form.
Yeah,
His
it would,
actual form
but
health. No, it wouldn't.
he's a small
His
spider, he
wild
can-
form would take the damage, not his physical
Oh,
form.
that's swag.
No, it would not affect his actual form, is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
All right, Sam, as a small spider, slips through all the crystals. and makes it to the
Oh
other
wait, it
side.
does use up one of his wild shapes. Uh-oh.
So,
Alright.
Cloud, Sapine, what are you doing?
Well, apparently shattering the crystals is not a good idea because
Is there any like cave entrances?
You don't see any cave entrances where you are at.
Oh yeah, as soon as Zelly lands, she wants to look, or she wants to snap Nibs back into existence and send Nibs off to scope like the bottom side of this area.
Is Nips flying or walking?
How far can she fly without being affected by? Can she like fly like 5
No.
feet, like above, or like five feet
No.
off the ground,
No.
or like at foot
No
level?
flying.
If you are flying, you are subject to the wind.
I find she'll walk.
Alright, she's still subject to the wind, just at a reduced rate.
Her walking speed is 15. Nah, fuck that. Nibs will just stay in Zelly's hood.
Okay.
But she'll look out from Zelly's hood and look out to see, if she can see anything.
Okay.
That was the
And
most
any cave
insane thing I've ever
entrances.
done in my entire damn life.
That was pretty insane, yeah. I like that though. That was
Question
a
is,
rush.
how did we get back up?
As small
Is
once
it
we're
possible
done?
to dig?
Follow the
That's
wind
gonna
and you'll
that's
be
that's
fine.
certainly a good question, Kirby.
Is
What?
it?
Oh wow.
How the fuck do we get back up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah, that's a future selves problem.
All right, I'm just gonna explore
So, is
around
it
now.
possible to dig like the smaller crystals out and like shift them out of the way to make a path?
Roll.
If
Sorry.
I use my
Do you have any sort of tools that would help with this?
I have my pittance, which
I mean, I've got my short sword.
Hmm.
yeah, I also have a dagger. 2 daggers
Can
actually.
Sam do anything for y'all?
Alright. Roll me a d20.
If only
see how
Sam
effective
had
they
mold
are.
earth. Like,
Should I roll as well?
Yes.
What could he have done?
Pretty effective. Alright, okay. So you start smashing through crystals to create a clear path.
Oh man, I should have prepared his spells.
And eventually you make it over to the other side. You both you'll both only suffer 2 damage as a result of walking through this extremely painful terrain. But you make it to the other side. The wind is still blowing heavily. The wind is still blowing hard.
And anytime I feel like the wind's about to pick up again, I'm just gonna stab them and stab my pittons back into the ground.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere.
And I'm just still, at this point, I've climbed back on and I'm just like holding on.
All right.
Zelly, Nib's looking around. Does Nib see anything?
Nibs sees a bunch of the plant life. It looks very short. It looks mostly like grass, where there's no flowers anywhere. Nothing really to give this place any sort of color. Or
No
anything.
cave entrances or anything?
As she looks around, she notices that there appears to be something underneath the central rock spire.
Nibs
some entrances over there.
Nibs will go boo boo and point, and her little paw points towards this area, and Zelly will. Oh, it looks like Nibs found something. Everyone, are you okay? Did everyone get down okay? As she
I
yells.
fucking hate flying. I hate this so much.
you went from like you went slow. You started as alpha and then you slowly went into cloud. It was funny.
I hate flying. I
you can-
hate flying.
Guys, everyone, please make a strength saving throw as you feel the wind.
God, does
abruptly
Nibs
start
have to because
blow upwards.
she's in
No.
Zelly's hoodie?
No.
All right, cool.
Okay, do I get anything?
Psy auto succeed. Cloud auto
17.
succeeds.
17.
Okay, do I still hold on? That's a 6, by the way. Do I manage to hold on to
Oh,
Cloud?
wait.
No.
Okay.
All right.
17 for both Zelly and Sam.
All right. So Larimar, Arvis, and Sapine, you all are blown 30 feet into the air.
Oh, that's not right.
No.
Can Zelly like start trying to pull the rope down that Larimar
Yeah,
is
Larma's
holding?
still holding on to.
Yeah, make a strength check then.
Oh
Is
God.
Sapine also holding on to the rope still?
I
grab
assume
on
so,
Arvis.
yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
Make
try
some
to
strength
pull her
checks
back
to try
down.
to
Eight.
yank you guys down.
Can Larma
8.
grab on the Arvis as they float, as they get flung up?
Yes, they can hug each
Alright,
other.
She's gonna she's gonna grab onto Arvis's arm and pull him over to her so that they can stay together.
And Zelly's just like trying to weakly pull down, but both Larimar and Arvis are too much weight, I assume, because of her 8 strength.
She's
check.
attempting to.
I have 11.
Sapine is yanked down back to Cloud.
And
Okay,
Sam still
here,
spider
take
climbs.
these, and I'm
oh
gonna
yeah,
hand
Sam still has spider
Sapine to
climbs.
Pittons.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna grab the pittance and just stab them in the ground. I'm like, oh my god, it's pulling me up.
Alright, yeah.
Also, as you guys are looking up, you see these dark. The sky goes dark as
Oh
these
God.
storm clouds flashing all sorts of colors just
What's
roil
this?
over the roil over the.
Am
Oh
I
yeah,
supposed
this
to
is
go?
like a
Cave.
cave entrance. This is like a
Yes.
cave
Okay, then
entrance. Sam is going to double dash towards it.
Entrance. We gotta hide from the storm. I'm pretty sure it can still reach us down here if we don't take cover.
Sam's gonna double dash towards the thing which
Mario
he just
Kart.
did. Yeah, double dash.
Can I try to fling myself down to the ground again? Or pull on the rope that's
Yeah, you can pull on the rope.
I'm gonna pull the rope.
All right,
and
make a
fly.
strength check.
Everyone,
So yeah, the storm
we-
roils over, but the
Ooh.
20.
nice.
Alright,
Natural
So I can
20.
pull both me and Arvis down.
you the storm roils over over top the crater in the mountain, but you seem to y'all seem to be fairly protected by the winds.
Excuse me.
Let's all. Oh wait, shit! I almost went into Bibbleston.
So
Let's all.
It
So
is
she on the ground now?
yes.
Mhm.
She
It
and
is
Arvis? Okay.
It is quite an interesting sight to see. The lightning flashing blue, flashing green, the storm clouds tinted all sorts of rainbow colors, all sorts of colors in the rainbow. It's an interesting sight, but one you hope none of you get seizures.
Is it? What does Zelly know
Roll
about
for seizure.
the thing?
Roll dex save.
Wild magic storms contain a lot of wild. Cloud
Well,
starts.
It was a joke roll, not
No.
like serious.
Wild magic storms are full of a lot of wild magic. You always stay inside and
Pray.
pray your building.
Pray to
doesn't become
Arasamal, you'll be alright.
Pray your
to
building
Jesus.
doesn't
I
become
mean,
uprooted. But other than that, you
uprooted.
don't know a whole lot.
Okay.
What
Mom,
is this?
go in there.
Well, oh shit! I almost went Bibblestone again.
Wait, what is this arcane?
Oh, that's just like a cave entrance. We've said this like 3 times.
Quick, sprinting there.
Alright, I'm just gonna start like in a way crawling, just putting the
Alright.
pittons in the ground
Gonna
as I
hold
go,
this.
taking them out, putting them in the ground, just crawling my way
Yeah,
over.
I'm gonna be
I'm
doing
not.
the same thing.
Sam, no
Mirroring Cloud's
problem.
movement.
Sticky to the ground.
Gotta hold on to this, just in case.
So
Alright.
we're gonna slowly make our way over.
Yeah, Zelly will also.
Is there like an interval for like?
I think it's
what's it
every
called?
round at the top of
Every
round.
round.
Every 6 seconds.
So I would know.
So
Right.
the wind is blowing you this way, but you all are resisting it. You do.
Sam,
you do,
no,
like,
Sam,
you do, like,
Sam
shift
spider
over.
climbs. Sam
You
doesn't
do
move.
you do shift over a bunch, but no, never mind, not Cloud.
I have the pittance for protection.
Sam don't move.
Yeah,
He's
you all get
sticky.
kind of blown sideways, but you mostly resist it.
Quick
sticky
to the
boy.
bunker. Oops.
Why did you do that? Zelly gets in. They do
We'll
they
be
get
we'll
one
be
more
behind a little bit, so
Yeah, I think it's one
Yeah.
more round you guys have to deal with.
yeah, and we'll just be like whoop. So we'll
Whoop.
eventually make it over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you make it in. The wind's still
Alright.
blowing at your back.
Not one more turn of randomness.
Alright, what would be the point? They're unaffected.
It's funny.
What about the secret thing?
Uh,
Too late for that.
too late for the secret thing.
Yay! What was it?
Oh boy.
It's a secret.
It's a secret, obviously.
The wind just blows downwards and tries to force you against the ground.
Oh boy, that was
And it's a slog to get in.
interesting.
You are on a pretty earthy tunnel, full of roots and very little illumination.
Oh, look,
Ooh,
roots.
can
wind
anyone
still
tell if
howls
they can
outside.
detect magic?
Oh, I can detect
Well,
magic.
I'm pretty
Rise to the
sure-
grave.
I'm
I'm
going
pretty
to start
sure
ritual
Arvis-
No one
casting.
dead around.
I'm pretty
No one
sure
dead?
Arvis still has his up.
Me? Wait,
Yeah.
really? That lasted that long?
I don't. It's 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes?
That's.
I
Yeah,
imagine it has
uh,
to.
No,
I mean-
yeah.
I'm gonna cast light on my What was I using? Oh yeah, my longsword.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic. Just gonna sit
Okay.
10 minutes.
It's gonna put us like in the middle of the board.
What do we see?
I will telepathically command Nibs to start flying into the cave and looking around, and I will say, I'm going into Nibs's eyes, so if we stop moving, just start pulling me along. And her eyes cloud over white again as Nibs begins to stealthily fly into the cave.
Alright, roll for stealth.
Oh, do I get advantage on stealth? I
No.
don't think so. I get advantage on perception, but not stealth.
This is not stealth. No.
Oh, not perception, but not stealth. Ooh, 8.
Stealthy as a ninja that's running across a keyboard. Running across a piano. The nib starts making her way over, going
Yeah.
through the roots. It's
Mhm.
very dim over here. Eventually, she starts to see a bright light from up ahead.
Mhm.
And then there's a shout of intruder. And
Oh, she'll snap.
Oh,
Zelly
shit.
will
That's
snap,
concerning.
and Nibs disappears, and then Nibs and snaps again. Oh boy, let's all hide right now.
Okay.
There's
well,
nowhere
we're-
to go.
Do you want to go outside again?
No.
There's nowhere to go. I'm right.
Zelly will cast Mage Armor on herself.
All right,
So,
boys.
have I finished detect magic?
Yeah, there's nothing within 30 feet of you.
And-
The tunnel's quite long.
Zelly
Okay.
will hold Eldritch Blast
There's still
for
the
if anyone hostile.
background evocation.
anything
magic
hostile
of the note,
happens.
but
Oh boy.
Wait, so what's going on?
The
Eh.
people are coming.
I don't know.
I hear a dog.
They saw Nibs, and now people are coming. I don't know who,
Well,
but people
I
are
would
coming.
say we greet them and
Yep.
not
And-
antagonize them. I'm going to look
Yeah.
at Zoe and kind of.
Mhm. I mean,
Don't
she...
hurt random strangers. I look
No,
at Zoe.
I said she is holding Eldritch Blast if hostile, like if
Okay,
anything.
but don't tell
hostile
them
comes.
that we came from Queen Titania.
Yeah, we
Because they might be of the other place that
yeah,
they're
we
against.
we
So don't
probably
mention
shouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't Arvis have the Sealy cloak on?
Yeah.
Oh, take it
Mhm.
off!
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
he does.
Take
who has
off
a
the
bag of
cloak.
folding?
Oh, put it in here, and I open it up.
I'm gonna just take it off, put it on the inside the bag of folding.
Okay.
Yeah, bag folding.
Put on your old one. Your other toga looking one.
Oh, I thought I was still there. I thought I had like two.
Ah.
Yeah, just 2 capes.
2 cloaks.
Yeah,
Push
2
it
capes.
out
Let's
at
go.
Double
Okay.
the cape, double the fun. Okay.
Are we just gonna start walking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lead the
Slowly,
way with
carefully.
my
I'm
light.
also.
I'll be in the front, I
I
guess.
mean,
since
I
I'm
have
you're
dark.
the
I also want to
I'll
be
be
in front.
behind. Are we doing a marching order here or something?
Well, line yourselves up in marching order if you're doing that.
Are we doing marching? Oh,
I have no
Man,
clue. Line up.
it's not the same without Bibble stuff.
Line you
I
guys
want
up in marching order.
What?
What's
Who's
in front
moving
of
me?
me?
Stop
I don't
moving
kn-
me.
I
Look, I
wasn't
want to be
moving
where I want to
anywhere.
be.
Okay,
wanna
I was
look at
gonna
me.
put you in Syncine.
Who wants to be in
No,
front
you-
with
you
me?
move down the
I'd
I'd
run
like-
with you.
I'd like
Move
to.
down
Okay.
the
Right
dark,
behind Arvis.
you move down the dark, damp
I
tunnel.
don't want to be. I think being in a huddled up in a group is a bad idea.
I always agree.
Yes, fireball.
Fireball. Yes, we are definitely
this
Once
is
it
going.
opens up, I'm
Feyland.
just gonna like hug the side.
All right, let's spread out.
I wouldn't do
Right.
that because maybe they have the power to create vines and make them grab you, and the vine and the places are already covered in them.
So
Oh.
the okay, guys, you can stop moving.
Okay, stop. Stop
Good.
moving.
Stop moving.
Or
One
stop.
would be
small
with
step
Arvis.
for man.
I was. I'm just.
All
Sam
right.
and Zelly are just
You
following.
walk through the dark, damp tunnel. It smells of dirt or wet earth.
Ooh, it smells like.
There's the occasional root. in
Stop
the way,
moving
but
me.
You knock it
Sorry.
up. Can you stop? I said stop moving.
People.
Gotta.
Jesus Christ! Move your own
Exposition.
characters. Leave the other characters alone.
We gotta exposition.
Jesus.
You draw closer. You draw closer to. Well, you walk further into the tunnel, and you start seeing a light up ahead, contrasting the somewhat dimness, somewhat dim aspect of the tunnel. You get close enough. You start to see there's a little cave, a little cavern in here, and you hear a cry. Intruders, stop where you are and turn back. There's nothing for you here.
Hello? Can we talk?
Hello. Yeah, please.
No,
Why not?
because you are tasked with guarding this, and you will not get past it.
We
Guarding
don't s-
what?
Do we see anything?
Wait, what are you guarding?
There is no reply to what are you guarding. You don't see much. You see.
Anyone?
You see some,
What about the people with dark vision?
Mm-hmm.
You see some trees in the way. You see some.
Boop 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 boop. Map drawing.
What?
And you see some bushes and stuff.
But no people.
You don't see anyone
Just disembodied
fairies.
voices.
currently.
Who might we be speaking to, if I may ask?
The guardians of this grove.
And who may you be?
They will not answer.
Can we make a bargain with you?
We do not hold ourselves to the same standards as the Fae outside. We will not be bargained with. You may depart in peace and leave us to our grove.
If it's any constellation, we were sent by Queen Titania.
No.
You idiot! Don't.
No, she's not an idiot. That could change shit.
A likely story.
Do we have? We didn't get. We didn't
have
get,
the
did
letter
get-
from-
We have the
Oh yeah,
letter.
we do have the letter. I believe we have a letter if you would like any proof.
And the cloak.
And a cloak. Yeah, we have a cloak too.
That
The cloak
isn't
means
really
nothing,
much.
but present your letter.
We have a letter that said she would grant us audience, and she did.
And then she sent us here to get a bottle of water and a flower.
None may take from our grove, but this letter from Queen Titania sounds interesting. May we
If
see
we-
it?
Whom?
Yeah.
Where would
Of
we
course, I
place
believe
this
I have a letter, right?
Yeah, you have the letter.
So, may I step forward?
You may, but not too much.
So I'm just gonna go right here and take out the letter and just hold it up.
And you see a dryad step out from a tree.
Oh.
Oh.
Do I know if dryads speak Sylvan?
They do.
Okay, I'm going to say in Sylvan, here's the letter.
He walks up and takes it, and looks at it. Where's the proof that the queen has granted you this aid?
She teleported us over here without saying anything else. Is it possible for you to give us a bottle of water and a flower if we're not allowed to do so ourselves?
The water in this lake is sacred.
I think that's why she wants
Are
it.
you able to read memories?
Or send
Why would they be able to
messages
do that?
far away?
No,
Well,
we are simply guardians of this grove.
why? Who, what are you guarding?
I'm gonna turn and say, I believe that they're guarding the water and the flowers.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
We guarded
I'm an
something
idiot.
else, but that was long lost.
Would you?
Groove time? You certainly could pick a fight.
Then I'm going to say,
No.
is there any way we could prove this to you beyond just the letter? She did.
Sam's
she
gonna
did grant
cast
us
Charm
audience.
Person.
We
Oh my god.
we
That's
struck a
gonna
bargain.
go. That's gonna go over
He's
well.
gonna try.
I'm
He's
gonna-
gonna try at least.
It's
You have to
good.
make a
We
wisdom
struck a
saving throw.
bargain. Our purpose for wanting the water and the flowers, we're trying to get our friend back from the realm of dreams, and she said she just dropped us here, telling us to get the.
It's not at advantage because they're not fighting us.
It is at advantage because they have magical resistance.
Oh, right. I forgot.
So the dryad feels this charm person. Is like, do you wish to fight? Because we certainly can if you attempt to spell sorcery against us.
I'm going to turn around and glare.
Wait, who?
Sam Cat tried to cast Charm Person.
Samuel! Stop it.
And I'm going to turn back around and say, I'm sorry about that. They get overzealous sometimes.
Oh, zealous.
So is that explanation acceptable?
It
I'm
is the
going to just-
confusing one. Why would you be in this forest of dreams? And then
Okay,
Yeah.
so from the beginning.
That's an even longer story.
Do we
I'm
have
just going to, at this point, I'm going to sit down and say from the beginning and spread my arms.
all right. So where are you starting from?
I'm starting
Child
from.
Sharpthorn.
the
When we
moment,
got-
the moment, the
I'm
moment
starting
we
from
got
South
involved in the
Thorn.
Fae.
Yeah,
And
the
us
moment.
fighting-
Oh my god.
Just
and then getting
every.
transported here against our will, then, finding out, oh, we need a patron, and oh, we need to get some experience, and oh, the Forest of Dreams sounds like a good place to get, prove ourselves, and then we, lose a friend. We lose a friend. I skip over the Orb of Nightmares, and then I go to the part where it's like, oh yeah, that's sharp. Thorin gave us a message in this letter, and then we went all the way to, to see Queen Titania, and then she granted us an audience, and then she said she would help us get our friend back and help us get out of here.
Roll
And then
persuasion.
we are.
Oh man, I wish I could.
Can one
I
of
wish
us
I could help with
assist?
this.
Attempting to get this to buy it is
Can one of us
a
assist?
bit okay.
Okay, that's a 6.
Wait, can I explain the same
No,
story?
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna.
not explaining this very well.
I was
May
gonna.
I explain it then?
You're.
Oh,
I'm.
Lord.
I'm very sorry. She tends to not explain things very well. So
I just sigh.
May I explain it, Arcane?
Josh
So-
says,
I was
if
asking
one of
if
you can explain it clearly.
I will also
okay, so
One more may
we.
attempt to
Poison
explain,
man.
otherwise I will turn you away. This sounds way too confusing and convoluted.
Okay. Let me. Is it okay if I do it, everyone?
let the charisma guy do it.
Let
Okay.
Albus do it. He's the best at talking.
I don't even
okay,
talk that
okay,
much.
No. Just because his character's good at talking does not mean Kirby himself can speak
Yeah,
well.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Covers,
do it.
the ability
Oh.
check isn't the only component.
Ability check isn't the only
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
I mean,
So
a
basically,
big
I was
part of it.
Punch just rushing through all of this and just like,
Okay.
and then this, and then this, and then this.
Okay, so we were looking for someone that we could talk to about information that we wanted. In the process of this, we met a Fae who tricked us into teleporting us into the Feywild. We were not brought here by our choice or in any way. And so, after we were teleported here, we walked through and we found a city and we tried to get help. However, as it currently stood, as we were just teleported there, we had no experience, no knowledge of this place. We decided, in order to gain favor and possibly have bargaining chips, as you know, the way of the Fays, we decided to head into the Forest of Dreams to get knowledge that we could use to bargain with. And so in the process of this, there was an accident and one of our in the process of getting this knowledge, one of our friends was taken by this
Power.
this orb that was controlling the in the middle this temple. It was a temple that we were exploring, and this orb had magical power that allowed us to that allowed it to control and manipulate. And in the process, we lost one of our friends. And so we took this orb off its pedestal, and it stopped all of its magic. And so we used this orb and the knowledge that we gained to try and bargain. As we were heading back into town, we got a letter that my friend here has just shown you, saying Queen Titania offered us an audience to try and help us, as she heard that we had not gone here of our own will and had no patron. And so we went to Queen Titania and we offered her this evidence that we had just shown her to try and bargain to get us back home to our home plane and find our friend that we lost in the process of getting this information in the first place. And
Roll
so
persuasion.
that is why we are here, is because that was part of the bargain, was to gather this stuff for her.
Roll persuasion.
That was
Wait.
a better explanation.
What?
Um,
Good.
it's a 12.
Why is your
Whoa,
persuasion-
expertise,
Oh,
of
never
course.
mind then.
The druid
Oh,
looks
oh.
uncertain, but he's like, that. I suppose that could happen, but it's outlandish. Dream.
It
He looks
is, but
very
we do have
uncertain.
Everything
do
about
have
this
the
dimension
letter
is
that
outlandish.
proves that we at least had an audience with her.
That is true. He looks very conflicted about letting you in.
I'm going to show him my rough sketches of the Forest of Dreams. I have my maps and stuff for the Forest of Dreams. I'm going to just stand back up and show.
He looks at this, is like, it looks like a nice map. Yeah,
you.
he
If
seems,
you would like,
he
you.
seems-
How about if just one of us was to go, so you do not have to worry about, or like two people of us go to go in and grab it and leave, and because that is we only want what we are here for. We do not want anything else.
I'm just gonna nod. Go. Yeah, the water and the flower.
That is all we are asking for.
He looks very uncertain at this.
If we don't, we'll never see our friend again, most likely.
We really just
So
want
we're
we
kinda
want to
desperate
go
at this
home.
point.
You have your home. You have this place, but we do not. We do not belong here. We just want to go home. And we
We
just
want our
want to get
friend
our
back.
friend back, please.
Don't make
He's
Cloud
He's stuck in
cry
a
again.
place that no one should be stuck in. You do
He
not.
doesn't have any food or water.
I
And
like
if we're
how
not
I'm over
fast
here
enough,
like
guys-
trying to plead, and at this point she's like, "Oh, food and water? Like,
no, for
Yeah,
we
Bibbleston.
just
For
want to go
Bibbleston.
home."
I,
And I think you can. I hope you can understand.
I,
At least understand our plight of just wanting to go home.
I understand. Yeah. I
You did it.
I can get you a flower, but the water must be protected at all costs. I'm sorry. And he turns and starts walking away, presumably to get a flower.
Can Nibs try to sneakily fly in?
Roll stealth.
Oh shit! Oh
You rolled
fuck! My
20,
rolls
I
have
bet
been
you can-
fucking
Can
weird
I
all night.
notice and try to stop Nibs?
Depends on the stealth roll.
16.
Eh, decent.
Against my that beats me.
Nibs just wants to try to like go towards the wall.
All right, he doesn't notice.
Yeah, she's just
Kirby,
gonna try to like
roll
stay towards
perception.
the wall. Roll shit. Damn it.
You notice, Kirby.
Zelly, what the hell are you doing?
Shut up. And Nibs continues into the
So
grove.
the druid walks into the tree.
Who's next to me? Oh, no one, I guess.
Nibs is gonna stealthily just try to fly on the root or like against the wall. And Zelly, you see her eyes cover over white as she goes into Nibs's eyes.
All right. So if you're not gonna do anything to stop this, Arvis, Nibs starts looking in through the grove, and through the thicket of trees. She notices, darn it, I have to get Brown out again.
Get that brown. Can't cast I don't have fucking touch spells. Goddamn. Can't do shit.
It actually extends further back, but this is the limit as I can draw.
That's
Darn
fine.
it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Just like put a bunch of it in her mouth and then just run, go on back and put
That's
it in
my
a bottle in the
plan.
canteen. Yeah.
How big is a water? Is like how much water did she want?
A bottle.
A bottle?
She
How much
said.
could she get? Could Nibs
She's-
put a bottle of water in her mouth? No, probably not.
It's a dragon.
Nibs does not have a bottle.
No, but could she put like if she
Keep it in her
went
mouth.
down like she went down, put water in her mouth, and then flew back? Would that be enough to fill up a bottle? I assume not close enough. By
Oh.
rhythm.
By rhythm.
Oh, okay. That was for them. I thought someone had left.
No. I assume no.
I mean, you would probably be spotted at that point, but maybe. So what Nib sees is that a lake glowing with a pale green light.
Boy, fuck, this is the thing.
with all kinds of
Wait.
Shit.
exotic
Oh my
flowers.
god!
It's a green lake.
Oh my god!
It's a green lake.
With all sorts of exotic flowers strewn
my
about.
Arvis,
what did
pull
I
out your
miss?
fucking sword.
The lake is glowing with a pale green light.
Oh,
Zelly,
God.
as
That's so good.
as Zelly is seeing this, Zelly is like speaking under her breath, like telling everyone what she sees. Well, looks like there's a lot of forest, and then there's a pond. Looks like the pond is glowing a bright green light, but nothing important right now.
Didn't it say something about a pond or a lake, Mr. Green?
To be honest, I don't even like it's out of character. I don't even know if we even know that. First, I know
Didn't Mr.
Arcane
Green
said it to
tell
me.
you?
It's like a hint.
Then you, I'm pretty
Wait,
sure you
did-
shouted
Pretty
it
sure
out.
Mis-
No. Mr. Green definitely did.
Yeah,
say
Mr. Green
something
definitely
about a
told
lake.
us.
Damn it, Mr. Green, is this the lake?
This feels like home. Yeah.
Oh my
Sounds
god!
like-
Do you think we could bargain? Do you think we could not bargain, but like
Pull
use
up,
the
just
sword
pull
to
out the
our
fucking
advantage?
sword. When it comes back,
Wait,
just pull out the sword.
wait for him to come back
Let's
with the flower.
let's
We
wait
will
for
have
her
a
to come
flower.
back. Let's not do anything
Okay.
to anger them.
Zelly will come out of her trance, snap twice, and Nibs appears back on her shoulder.
Okay.
Burp. Oh my god.
And it turns out it just burns away Mr. Green.
Rip Mr. Green and the crystal of icing.
What?
No, the
What
icing.
if it's okay? They mentioned a treasure that they lost long ago. What if this is the treasure? What if Mr. Green is the treasure?
They're gonna
Oh my
start
God.
fighting me for it though. Then-
No, you can be like, I will give you this. For
Okay,
a bottle of
okay,
water.
shush.
All right. Eventually, oh, darn it, where'd I put that mini?
You put it like over here. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Eventually, the druid steps out of the tree. The dryad steps out of the not the druid. The dryad
Dryad.
steps out of the tree again, holding a couple of very exotic-looking flowers. They're yes, a druid dryad.
Druidad.
A druid.
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 That is
Oh,
a
that-
weird
that's-
word to say.
That is great with a Russian accent. Say that again,
Druid.
Alpha. Oh, that's a nice word. I like it.
Nice.
So, I need to learn a Russian accent.
Yeah, you have a
Right.
Russian character.
All right, so the druid
Dryad.
dryad, the dryad comes back holding a couple of flowers. One looks a deep pale blue in the center, but as you go out from the petals, it gets progressively a darker and darker purple. And one is a mixture of green, red, and orange.
What is your name, by the way?
Oh, we're doing this again.
Gosh
Fucking-
darn it, Glory.
You got
Anything
upset.
but names.
You got upset
Just
with us
name
not
them
as-
like Charles at
yeah,
this point.
Charles, and then we have James, and we have Jack, and we have Bob,
Josh.
Warcraft.
Josh.
Talia.
Oh fuck Joshes! I hate Joshes.
Wow. The Bandit
Wow.
King's named Josh.
Fuck anything named Josh.
His name is Janash.
Janesh.
It's
Janash.
close enough. Fuck the Bandit King.
Yeah, he approaches you and holds out a couple of flowers.
Thank you.
Ave, show him the sword. Ask it about it.
You
I'm
know,
going
I
to
do have a
take this one.
question actually.
Yes.
Was this thing that you used to protect a weapon?
Yes.
Oh.
Obvious.
And
Shut
if
up.
we were, if we might actually know information about it.
Dude,
Would you be willing to part with a bottle of the water?
I'm sure
only
you'll
if
be
you
very
can guarantee
interested.
this information.
Obvious, you're gonna have to give up the sword.
I don't
No, you're not
trust you,
gonna have to give
Lamar. I
up the
trust
sword.
Cloud and Sai. Oh no, Sophie. Zeva.
Don't pull
I'm
out
gonna
the
go- I'm gonna
Marmar,
go
don't
back.
let him go.
I'm going to
You're
go
not
back.
gonna
after
hold
you.
on to the Argus to make
I'm gonna run back and say, you have to please. We have to if we're gonna
Get
get
Fiddleston back.
Fiddleston back. You have to tell him about the sword.
Okay.
Obvious.
And I'm gonna just say you should probably take the crystal off before talk.
The crystal's off it. It's on the longsword. My other one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna present it to them.
All right.
Oh,
so
no.
you're showing the sword to them, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Green.
As you unsheath it, Ganache turns and looks at you. His eyes darken.
Oh.
Thief.
Oh no.
Eldritch
We
Blast.
found it.
No, never mind. No, I'm
Did you
I'm dumb.
now?
I'm just
We
kidding.
Yes, we
promise
did.
that we did.
A couple
Look at
more.
look
Step out.
look at me.
He's looking at you, glaring angrily.
Look at me.
Couple
We
more
found it.
druids.
We will
It was
return
in the
it.
hands of a
Step
thievery necromancer.
It was a necromancer that took it.
I'm
We
gonna
found it
pull
on the
out-
plane. We found it on our home plane.
I'm gonna pull
and-
out the necromancy book, the necromancer spell book, and be like, "See, we took the necromancer spell book."
And what's to say you aren't the necromancer?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
go through.
do
We
I
killed
look
them.
magical to you?
Think me, a holy being,
he
would
horribly
share the
failed
same
his
runes as a necromancer.
He
How
failed
dare
his
you.
insight roll, by the way.
I am
no.
going to like make an EU face at the necromancer comment.
Ew.
Give that
So
back.
Mm.
He looks at you, Kirby. Give that back.
We will happily and gladly return it without force if we get the water. A fair
Aw.
trade
Elvis, do you
We
want to give up that
considered it.
sword?
is a completely fair trade. In you get back your thing, and we can live with ours, and we part our ways,
never
and we
have
will
to
never
see
have to
each other
see each
again.
other again.
Belly is holding Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help this.
No,
Oh,
just
no,
no,
she's
lower
just
it,
holding
lower it.
No. She's not like presenting it. She's like behind her back, ready if
And
anything
I will
happens.
pull out one of my empty flasks from my healing. That is now empty because I drank it. If you do this, you can have it.
Roll persuasion.
Expertise!
roll.
Expertise! Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
Please
Roll
don't roll
high.
one. I swear to God.
Why?
Yeah, dice say we're fighting, I think.
Oh.
I think the
I
dice
mean-
want
Tried
to
so
fight.
hard.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, well, would it be an advantage because Sapine was helping me? Because she said, "Oh, we got it from
The
the
necromancer.
I'm gonna
necromancer."
wave it as
I'm just gonna
"Ew,
see. I'm just gonna ask.
necromancy."
Would it be at advantage because Sapine was also
Ah.
talking about it at the same time, trying to help?
I would probably have Sapine roll persuasion as well.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
boy.
I mean, I think it would make more
Roll.
sense if, because since I was the main person talking, because
Check.
most of the time it's done
I
at
think
a helping as an advantage,
I think,
not just
I
separate.
think Sai would get to choose, in my opinion.
Just roll.
I think
Yeah,
if it was
okay,
Sai
Alpha.
helping,
All right. Well, Sai, do you want to roll on your own, or do you want Alpha to have it?
I mean, I'm not great at persuasion.
All right, Alpha, take the roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't screw it up.
And this way we
time.
won't have to
roll
go
a one.
to
You're gonna
the
get a
side.
Be
one.
nice.
Watch.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Dice one combat. I think.
Oh no.
That's
What?
not good.
He looks at you and said, "How about instead we take it from you and you leave now?"
I'll unleash my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, combat started, guys. Roll initiative.
Great!
I'll hold on. Roll.
Oh,
Why
the
do
dice.
we roll
good
so
news.
crappy
Do I get
rolls?
I'm so
surprise?
conflicted.
Oh, and
Do
now
I
I
get
rolled
surprise
good.
attack?
Okay, now I roll well, of course, when it's initiative.
Arcane, do
Of
I
Alright.
course, of
do I roll
course.
advantage because it's
Arcane, I'm
it's-
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Now you get good rolls.
Arcane, do
Arcane,
I
I'm
get
God.
do
you
I get
won't
surprise
believe how
attack?
conflicted I feel.
I
Oh my god.
I mean, this was
Ganache.
intended to This was intended to have you feel conflicted.
So
Arcane, you're pulling my heart.
Arcane, Arcane, would I get
Oh wow, that's
Would
a
I-
nice spread of initiative. For
would I
those
get
guys.
surprise attack or no?
You had it prepared, so yes. You
Okay, so
get
what
one
does I
free
forget what
attack.
surprise attack does? I get advantage.
You roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That's like a plus 17 plus 7.
Well, okay,
What?
if you have advantage, then you might get a nat 20. Roll again.
Yeah, I just did. My first one was a 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so
12
7,
total?
12 and a,
I
12
Wait, I thought
and a
that 12 was for
17.
no, that 12 was for your initiative.
No, that was my Eldritch Blast. The first, because
like how
I
earlier
rolled
we
Eldritch
all had
Blast.
that
I was
moment.
rolling Eldritch Blast before initiative because that was happening before initiative. So yeah, 17 plus 7. I assume that hits.
Yes, that hits. They don't
Okay,
have. They have pretty good AC, but not accurate AC.
2d10 force damage.
Wow.
Why
Plus
is that?
5.
There we go. 9. Oh yeah, plus
No.
5, so that's 14
I
points.
assume you're shooting it at the lead one.
Oh yeah,
Is it
at this
second-
one.
Wait, no, you can't.
At
do that,
Jaha or
actually.
Jana Saj. And now I will roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Do I
4.
know?
2.
Do
I
I
like
know
how we
if
all had
dryads?
that moment of realization when we saw the lake.
Oh look, guys,
I'm-
it's
I'm
still
so glad you picked
Biddleston.
up on that. So
It's me.
Sai, you-
Harvest and Sam
Yeah,
still have yours.
Do I know?
Alright, I need to
if-
go. I'll roll for Sam.
Do I know if dryads are immune to being charmed?
you know it's incredibly
13.
difficult to try and charm.
I mean,
Okay.
they probably, if anything, they probably have advantage on saves.
Aren't
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Arvis,
not
Arvis,
try
what's
that.
your
Roll
initiative?
initiative.
Yeah, it's 17.
All right, put it up there.
Oh, oops.
You and Lamar share.
Larimar.
Biddleston and
What?
Marble still have their initiative things. It's sad. Okay.
Right. I am.
I need battle music.
Oh.
We're also gonna
I'm
have
going
to.
to.
We're also gonna have to cut this combat short.
Why?
'cause,
I mean, we could
Well,
stop
okay,
now.
why
and
don't
start.
we just
I'm
say
going-
we we start next session with combat
yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be better.
rather than
That'd be
going through like
better.
one round, you know?
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems
So-
good. All right, so we will start with.
Well.
Let me put a note card.
I mean, we don't have to put a note card if we know we're starting combat.
All right. Well, we're starting combat next session because the dice wanted combat.
Holy fuck.
Apparently!
Apparently.
They
Okay.
wanted combat. They didn't want us to get out of here without